Man, what's going on, King? Man, what you got for me today, man? What you got for me?
I don't know, man. I heard some breaking news came from
Mm,
Shams. Says
mm.
sources says Kyrie Irving has reached out to the Lakers star LeBron James in attempts to see if James will come to Dallas. Irving is a free agent this offseason.
Mm. Sounds interesting, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. But first, we gotta drop this for the peoples. Boy, it's never a dull moment with the Mavs this offseason. It seemed like it's more interesting this offseason than it was last offseason, man. But hey, thank you, Kyrie. What's good, everybody? YouTube. What's good with your Glow Yard gang, man? We'd like to welcome y'all to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective. Listen, man, it is your boy Rail and King back with a brand new one for you guys, man. We got a good one tonight, man. I know there's a conversation that's been going on for the last maybe 48 hours. Twitter is still buzzing right now, man, off this news. As y'all know, King just read the tweet off, man. So Kyrie is trying to recruit LeBron Laurentha James. I just made the middle name up. I don't know what the middle name is. But
Ramon.
listen, what is it? Oh, Raymond. Yeah,
Ramon.
Raymond.
Yeah.
Raymond. You got to let the R roll.
I wrote my R's in LeBron too. LeBron. Ramon.
LeBron. But yeah,
James.
man. Listen, we're gonna get into all that, man. Before we do, we definitely gotta welcome the people who are brand new to the channel. If you are looking for math content, guys, you're in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the Glow Yard family. And if do us a huge favor, everybody, man, everyone, including the new people, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. So that way we can build that algorithm up, man. So we can find more math fans like yourself to join the Glow Yard gang. All right, King, man. You ready to get into this, man? It's a lot to take out of this, man. There's a lot of articles and a lot of quotes. So you ready to get into it?
I am.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into these news and rumors, man. So there's a lot. Like I said, last 48 hours has been a lot to digest, I guess you could say. Starting with this right here. This is the news that dropped to start this whole thing here. It says Kyrie wants the Dallas Mavericks to trade for LeBron James. The news was broken by Shams and by Chris Hayes. So like minutes apart from each other. So this is big news right now, guys. So let's go ahead and get into this. Says a new twist has emerged in the LeBron James Kyrie Irving reunion plot. As lead sources have told Bleacher Report, Irving wants the Dallas Mavericks to explore trading for LeBron James this offseason to create a big three alongside himself and Luka. At this point, it's no secret Irving and James are open to a reunion for their days playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron has made it clear as recently as February's trade deadline that he'd be open to playing alongside his former teammates. Dallas were prepared to make an offer for James last season when the Lakers were spiraling. Sources say despite James being ineligible for a trade last season due to the date of his extension, but the Lakers made a string of trades near the deadline that changed the trajectory of their season. So yeah, one of the articles right there. You want me to read the other ones, or you want to just comment on this one?
Oh, you can read it. Continue.
All right, man. Let's get on this next article here, man. Like I said, it's a lot today, man. It's a lot. So this one is LeBron James rumor says star would be intrigued by Mavs if he wanted to leave Lakers. So it says while LeBron James isn't likely to join the Mavericks this offseason, the organization could get his attention if he ever decides he wants to leave Los Angeles, according to the insider Mark Stein. Chris Hayes reports Monday that Irving wants the Mavericks to explore trading for James this offseason. With James still under contract for the next 2 seasons, any move would have to be initiated on his end by either demanding for a trade or a buyout. One of Stein's sources sees the Mavs as an intriguing spot for the league's all-time leading scorer if it ever came to that. All right. And last but not least, which one is this one? Nope, saw that one. So we're gonna do this one here. All right, man. It says Irving rumors. It says point guard wants to stay with the Mavs. Quiet noise. He's eyeing the Lakers. So it says the Dallas Mavericks star Kyrie Irving is set to become an unrestricted free agent this summer. Many expect him to explore the open market, potentially signing with the Los Angeles Lakers to reunite with LeBron James. However, it sounds like he's not going anywhere this offseason. NBA insider Mark Stein reports that sources close to Irving say has consistently expressed a desire to remain a Maverick and actually wants to shut down the notion that he's angling to get to LA. He wants to stay, one source told Sign. Earlier on Monday, Bleacher Report's Chris Hayes and Athletics and Stadium's Sham Sharania reported that Irvin is trying to recruit James to join him in Dallas so they can form a big three with star Luka Doncic. While James joining the Mavericks appears to be an impossibility, it reportedly won't hurt the team's chances at retaining Irvin. All right, man. So that was that. Uh, got a couple well,
Tweets.
yeah, a couple tweets here, man. I'm gonna say that one for last. I was gonna get on that. So it says the Mavericks. Hold on, sorry. Let me do something here real quick. All right. So it says that the Mavericks believe that Kyrie Irving wants to stay in Dallas. Kyrie also wants to shut down the notion that he wants to go to LA. Of course, that's per Mark Stein. But this is an interesting tweet right here, King. I think I found this online, and I think I sent this the one I sent to you right here, bro. This one is interesting. So this is according to Woj. It said the Lakers know that deep down, this is a move from LeBron's camp to start making grounds in what would be a buyout as the end game. This is from Woj. So yeah, man. A lot to take out of that, man. Go ahead, man. What are your thoughts on this whole LeBron, Kyrie to Maverick join up, signing, trading news, man? What's going on? What's on your mind?
It wasn't very, I guess, new to me, or I should say not new, but it wasn't something I didn't expect at all. Or I kind of talked about it, I guess, ever since LeBron went over there, saying if it was anywhere else in his whole conversation with Luca, and it's just fascination with Luca. But it was exciting news to hear it. A couple of things that these articles and these past few days have confirmed for me. One, Kyrie wants to stay at Maverick. I know I don't want to jump for joy about that until it's actually signed and done, but I think Kyrie wants to stay at Maverick, like we said. Um, Two, I think he wants to win as a Maverick. Like we said, like that whole notion that he came here, he wanted to go to LA and all that stuff. I don't think that's the truth. I think he really has a respect for Luka Doncic, and I think he believes that Luka Doncic can help him win a championship. That's two. Three, LeBron, his guy. We've obviously heard that a bunch. We've seen them, rekindle their flame. They would like to play with each other again, to mend the fences of what happened and see what else they could do. But I like that Kyrie actually, made a curveball and set it up with, if you want to play with me, you got to get over here, LeBron. Set the chessboard up, get it played out, set it up so as we can play with each other if that's what you want to do. So I kind of like the moves by Kyrie. Um, it also shows it puts, I guess, this whole thing's been weird because it's weird that it happened after LeBron James, kind of threatened retirement in a way. And I know with retirement, I believe, if I'm correct, I don't know if I'm 100% correct with this, but I believe the team is still responsible for your cap hold for the rest of your contract if you retire before your contract. I think that's how that works. Um, if that is how that works and LeBron threatens retirement, that would, obviously destroy LA at this moment as far as having no assets, having no LeBron, and having no draft picks because you can't get them. Um, so it leads me to a couple of things. I know Bron's big on the whole buyout thing, but not buyout thing. I know he was big after the Miami thing, saying he'd never take a pay cut again. He said that out of his mouth. I know he said that because he gave up so many pay cuts and his whole thought of that the players should make more money. I understand that. That's his whole big thing. That's why players are making as much money as they are now. Part of the reasons LeBron did that. But I do know he's at the end of his career as well. I know he loves Luke. I know he loves Kyrie. I know at this point he'd like to get 5 or 6, especially probably 5 at least, just to be, shut down the Kobe Bryant guys and all. So it will be a good move, man. It's a very hard move, but there's one move that LeBron could do, and I'm glad you showed the last tweet, the Woj one saying that the camp is set up. It's for basically a buyout, the final game. If that was to happen, I do see a way out, but that's wild if LeBron would actually do that. I'm hearing crazy rumors about Draymond Green and all. But if Braun was to take a buyout from LA, let's say he's next year, I think he's making 47 million. Let's say just hypothetically. I'm not saying this would happen. Let's say he took a buyout for $10 million. Let's say he said, I'm a $1 billion guy. I'll take a buyout for 10 billion. I mean, 10 million is me. It's LeBron, whatever. That means LA would then take 37, I believe, million off of their cap, which would mean they can grab somebody like Chris Middleton or whatever they wanted, just another guy. They could decide to move with Anthony Davis some other way as far as trading him if they wanted to and rebuilding that way. Mm-hmm. And they actually could make some stuff by buying out if he actually threatened them to retire and they had that situation. Then Kyrie, and I feel like at this point, Kyrie and LeBron and all those guys may take a cheaper contract if that was the situation because these guys aren't stupid. They know the CBA. I think it'll be a way where they would actually put up the finger to the new CBA as far as the new CBA is in way kind of a way to counteract what LeBron James started. It just got to an extreme point. And I think it'd be a way for them to say, F you, like we can still get it done. The players still have control. It can be done. As I always say never, because if a player says he wants to go somewhere, especially like LeBron James's caliber, he'll get it done. It'll be done. There's smoke somewhere, so there's fire. I've been hearing a bunch of reports about what was the source, who was the source, where did it come from? I know Shams is a big Kyrie guy. I know that Chris Haynes is just a brother that a lot of brothers respect.
I thought Chris Haynes was a Damian Lillard guy.
Kind of Damian Lillard, but he just feels like he's becoming more, especially when he got with TNT, just a all-around guy. But he is a Damian Lillard guy. But the wild part is that everybody's saying that they think it's Kyrie that's released this to get leverage. But there was one thing that made me think that maybe this wasn't Kyrie. And that's with Woj not getting it. When Woj didn't get it first and got it last and was like responding to things that were happening afterwards, that's a LeBron James move. That's LeBron James hate. Like, I don't want to say he hates Woj, but him and Woj aren't cool at all.
That's been documented.
Yeah, Woj called him out when he left Cleveland and all that as a reporter, like just the kind of ways he went at him. So they don't like each other. So that makes me think maybe Bron did it. And another thing is that it's taken a while for Bron to actually say a rebuttal. And, Bron doesn't just wait for the NBA Finals to be over. Bron likes to be the spotlight. So for him to not say anything, this was orchestrated by not just Kyrie. LeBron has something to do with this. Now, I'm not saying that LeBron may end up here. I know that Bronny's going to USC. I know that his kids are in LA. I know Bron's trying to do business type things. But I don't know, man. Like if he feels like LA just doesn't have any other way to go, I know he sees the light at the end of the tunnel. I know he thinks that his career is coming towards the end. I knew that when he said he's still better than 90 or 95% of the guys. I mean, that went from a guy that's LeBron James saying I'm the best player to ever play to a guy saying that there's guys that I know that are better than me. When guys of his standard say things like that, they see the light at the end of the tunnel. They know it's getting there. I know he doesn't want to be injured a bunch anymore. I know he just has a fascination with Luka. I know he believes Luka's that dude. We've been seeing reports that Luka's been busting his butt as far as getting in shape. Like it's all lining up to make sense, but it just sounds ridiculous to even think about it and suggest it. But if there's one team, I told you guys there's only two teams I ever think if LeBron was to leave LA, he'd go to. One, I think, would be Cleveland Cavaliers if he went back there, and two would be Dallas. That's all I think he'd do if he ever left LA. So I'm excited to hear it, bro. Like I said, it means Kyrie's here. It also, one more last thing before I let you go. The whole signings, the Jason Kidd signing, before Nico, the Nico being the shoe guy, the Kyrie coming over here. Like it could all just be LeBron's story, like the whole master plan to get him. I know they said he tried to trade for him and it's impossible, but I believe LeBron's a no trade clause. So he would have to say he wanted to go there. It isn't impossible if he says he wants to go there. But I don't know, man. I'm not going to tell everybody get excited that it's going to happen. I want everybody to not fall in love with the regular media and all and think there's no way it could happen, because if it was the opposite way around, it'd be a way for Kyrie to be there. So just believe, man. We'll see what happens.
I agree with everything you said, other than that last part about the whole signing Jason Kidd before Nico thing. I don't think that had anything to do with it. I still think it's just Mark Cuban and them
doing stupid stuff.
doing stupid stuff. Yeah.
I did tell you though before you go, right? I did tell you that LeBron only had two guys I've ever seen him cry about leaving that left him, and that was Kyrie that he cried about, and Jason Kidd.
No, yeah, he did. That's no question. It's just the fact that for us to sit here and make it seem like, oh, he was some kind of mastermind or something for Mark Cuban.
I'm not until I
He
see it.
did that because it was convenient. He hired Kidd because of convenience. Like I said, you was a guy who was on the championship team, somebody we feel comfortable with, somebody that we're familiar with in the organization. Dirk like you. Come on in here. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't even do any due diligence for anybody else. It was just like, oh, it's gonna be Kidd and that's it. It's like, come on, man. But anyway, man, it's a lot to take out of this. Man, I had a lot to talk about with this. You hit a few of the points already. Look, man, this a thing. Like you said, I'm not saying like, oh, we're getting them, it's guaranteed or whatever. You're right. I'm not saying that. I'm not naive. But we can't play the speculation type game. We can kind of fantasize a little bit, right? A lot of the stuff that you touched on is a lot of the reasons why I said I think it you know it I can believe it.
It's a
You know what I mean?
possibility.
As far as him wanting to come here or whatever, there's a lot of reasons. Shout out to AM Hoops, man. He kind of mentioned a lot of stuff that I was gonna mention today on the show. The fact that, like you said, the connections. He was close with Nico and Nike. Of course, he was close with Jason Kidd. He was real upset when Jason Kidd left the Lakers. We know the whole Kyrie Irving thing, and then not only the fact that we have Luka, man, that's like his favorite player in the league. We always talk about the story of Kyrie. I mean, LeBron wanted to have his own like spin-off brand, kind of like Jordan has with Nike, and he wanted Luka to be his first athlete. He talked about that a couple times now. So, like, Luka is his guy. He loves Luka. So yeah, it would make sense as far as all that. Him being a Cowboy fan and all that stuff. It's a big market, so he's not like he's gonna be hurting on that part. But LeBron's his own market. It no matter where he can go to, he can go to
Okay,
Idaho, and it'll help it grow or whatever as far as the market or whatever. But yeah, man. Look, this a thing that I want to touch on. I remember I brought this up when we got Kyrie, right? And we were talking about how all these folks, man, were talking bad about Kyrie. He was a cancer, blah blah blah. And when he was talking about getting traded from the Brooklyn Nets, man, I don't think nobody gonna want him and all this old stuff. We didn't hear anybody talking about, oh, he'll be a good fit here or a good fit there. Definitely didn't say he'd be a good fit with the Lakers. They were just talking about maybe the Lakers getting him because of LeBron connection, but they didn't say anything positive about it, right? So then it's like as soon as we got him, it's like, oh man, he would have been perfect fit in LA, and that would have been the greatest, matching, greatest pair, blah blah blah. And this is like, but we didn't hear that before he went to Dallas. We heard all negative, right?
Yep.
And so this kind of reminds me of this right here, man. Let me show you this tweet right here, bro. So this is I don't know who this guy is, but he says it's truly a Kyrie X trick to blast the media for talking about him, and then probably tactically leak that he has reached out to LeBron James about playing in Dallas. Oh, and unless Luka is on the table, there's nothing Mavs can offer the Lakers that makes sense. Can you just the part I don't understand? It doesn't make sense the other way around, right? Us getting LeBron, there's no way in the world they can do it. But the Lake, I tweeted this the other day. So the Lakers have all the leverage and all the assets to get Kyrie. Are we beating the Lakers' door down to get D'Lo? I mean, that's what they were offering, right? That's all we heard about. Oh, we're gonna give him D'Lo for Kyrie. Nobody wants D'Lo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, you just said a minute ago, you have no assets as far as picks. You used your last 2 picks in the Westbrook trade. You got this year's pick. That's it. You have no picks that you can trade. And for you to get Kyrie, you have to gut your team pretty much if you're not going to trade AD. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, so how is it that they have it, they can do it, but we can't do it on our end? How much sense does that make?
I've been telling you that. We never can do it, but supposedly
But the
LA
Lakers can do it.
always do it every time.
That's what I tell you. We got picks. They don't have picks.
It don't matter. They can do it.
They don't even have one pick. You know what I'm saying? But they can do it. Like, come on, man. Stop, bro. Like, I'm not trying to hear that, man. You can do it, but we can't do it. Like, man, that national media is funny, man. Like I said, if it was the other way around, like, it's how you could tell, like, they want the Lakers to win in this whole thing. Like, they constantly been pushing the whole Kyrie thing. You heard me talking about the fact that they've been trying to push this since Game 3 against the Nuggets, bro. They've been trying to push this. Because remember, we didn't hear nothing about Kyrie up until Game 3. They all they had died down. They were winning them games, and oh man, they're gonna resign everybody back.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden it's like, you know what, Kyrie.
Yep.
It's like you don't have the money to sign him straight up. You would need our help to trade him.
They can't even get the money to sign him.
You. So good luck with that. So like I said, I don't get it. We can't do it, but they can.
They can't free up. They can't free up the $30 million, correct?
Yep.
And we can offer him 47.
Yep.
So he has to say no to $17 million.
Yep.
For them to trade, and that's still releasing everybody on their team to get to the 30 million.
To get the 30 million, yeah. That's like, I mean, you can't sign any of them guys back.
Yeah, to get the 30 million and then signing Kyrie for that 30.
The same thing with us. We don't sign everybody back. We got 25 or whatever it is, 20 or 25 or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
But bare rights.
Like, that's why I said that this is funny to me, man. And you can see it's like it's blatant. It's right there in your face, bro. Like, we know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it doesn't make any sense. You go to LeBron to go to LA, but it makes sense for Kyrie to go to. LeBron to go to Dallas, but it makes sense for Kyrie to go to LA.
Yep.
You think Kyrie had fun, man, dealing with the media in New York? What do you think's gonna happen to him in LA? They're literally right across the street from ESPN, bro. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think ESPN shares a studio with the stadium, bro. Like, I think they do their, you know how they be taking the court apart and they put the ice rink down. They also take the court apart to put down the ESPN. Yeah, they do all that stuff, man. So that's how close they are, bro. Like, look, bro, man,
I'm mad at like Chris Broussard and them because Chris Broussard has the nerve to say that this hurts Luka and Kyrie is being a cancer and all. He went, this whole tirade he goes on. And I'm just like, bro, didn't Luka say he wanted help last year? Ain't that what he said? Isn't Luka's not the guy like a dirt. We already know that, to go around and talk to guys and all that. So now you got a teammate that's going around and doing it for you, but he's a cancer.
But he's not canceling the Lakers, though.
No, he wouldn't be a cancer on the Lakers. If he was to bring Kawhi over or something like that, it'd be amazing.
Oh man, look what Kyrie did. So he bring LeBron here. That's a cancer. I'm confused. Like we talked about this too. LeBron is not stupid, bro. Like we know he's at that point now. We talked about this when they won the championship in 2020. He wanted AD to take the reins. He wanted him to be the number one. For some odd reason, AD was like, "Nah, I'm good." You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather be the Robin. So you rather have this man who is 613 years old to continue to be the number one option, whose body's breaking down, by the way, because he's continuing to keep carrying the franchise. Where you got this young, number one talented guy that don't want to be the number one guy, who's not a dog and can never show up or be healthy enough to contribute to the team.
Better than Tim Duncan.
Yeah, he better than Tim Duncan. Shout out to Perk. Carry on. But yeah, like I said, man, if he was to come over here, he'd be the third option. And yeah, go ahead. What you was say?
I was agreeing.
Yeah, he'd be the third option. I was talking to my wife about this earlier. Was it yesterday? I think I told her because she heard about it too. Like, I don't want LeBron. He gonna think he the guy. Like, nah, but he not gonna think he the guy.
Bron gonna be a third option. Bron
gonna be the third option.
Bron gonna play like Magic Johnson for us.
Oh, you said Magic Johnson 96?
Magic 96.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Oh, you got me already. Magic 96. That's what Bron
Magic
gonna
96. Be. Yeah. Well, yeah. Like
a little bit better. I think he'd be better than Magic at that point, but you know what I'm saying, though. Like,
no, I know what you mean. You talking about like as far as that role or whatever.
Yeah, like Bron would just be Bron when he needs to. He knows he would know he has Luka and Kyrie. And I think Bron would try to sit in the position even more now because he wouldn't have to bring the ball up. His what is it? What's the stat I'm looking for? The minutes when he hold the ball. The usage rate. Yes, geez.
Oh yeah.
His usage rate should be the lowest probably of his career if he came over here to Dallas. And then people try to say, well, you put LeBron and Luka together. How is that going to work? You put LeBron and D Wade together, didn't it work? You put LeBron and Kyrie Irving together. I mean, you can say that whole Russell Westbrook fiasco and all that. That's just Russell Westbrook is just a different beast. But that's a different story. But I mean, who else hasn't LeBron worked out with? It's LeBron, maybe the best IQ, if not one of the best basketball IQs of all time. Like, why wouldn't he work with anybody? That's foolish. But he won't work with Luka. Sorry, it'll work with Kyrie, but you include Luka as well.
No, you don't work with him. Everybody is but Luka. But yeah, that's all I had to say about it, man. It's just funny. I mean, the national media is a trip, man. That's why I tell you I don't even listen to them. The only time I hear these stuff is when like I'm on Twitter or something, man, or Jay and Will send us something, or you send me some, or I get something from Fred or B, man, in my other group. So they send me something. It's like, bro, I don't hear that trash, man.
Have you heard? Has LeBron shut it down yet?
I haven't heard him shut anything down.
Why everybody laughing at it then so
hard? The same reason why everybody was laughing at us getting Kyrie.
That's all I'm trying to understand. Like,
you remember Richard Jefferson?
Mm-hmm.
That remind you about that whole sequence.
They were all saying this is ridiculous. That's all they said.
Named 4 other teams that could get Kyrie, and the other 3 teams like, I can see that working. And he just laughed off Dallas.
Would you be surprised if, like, on the real? Would you be surprised if LeBron asked for a buyout?
Nah.
If he really said, like,
to be honest with you, man, I know everybody talking about he ain't no way we're gonna be able to trade him.
He don't need money.
And my first thought was a buyout. Because matter of fact, I looked up his contract situation when all this started happening. I was like, hold on. I said, maybe everybody's saying this because he has a player option. He can opt out or whatever. But then I was like, no, he just signed a contract extension. So I was Googling it and I looked up his contract or whatever, right? And then, of course, that's when Woj came out with that quote. Talking about it, he could ask for a buyout. And, of course, you heard, too, when this whole thing broke down, when it came out, that Kyrie was talking about both of them taking a pay cut. Yeah. Now, the only way you're going to take a pay cut is if you do a buyout to come here.
Hey, man, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I told you.
Am I saying he's going to do it? No.
I told you.
Would I be surprised? No.
I told you before there's a natural pecking order as far as money to decide who's the best, who's the number one on the team. I told you I'm looking at it at a point. I told you before that Kyrie would be okay having less money than Luka Doncic, like just to be like, it's your team. It's a way to show respect to you. Like, we understand I'm here and I've been a vet and all, but I'm gonna let you. It's your team. Like, I shouldn't have more money than you.
I don't see him taking a pay cut to Anthony Davis, bro.
No. But like, Luka, I think they do that. I think like a Draymond, bro. We keep hearing it around the league. These guys would love to play with Luka. They love Luka Doncic. So, and they know he's next. Like that's the thing about Luka being who he is. Like these guys know we built that team around Luka. We play with Luka. Come on, we gonna win. This is the promised land. You feel me? So I don't know, man. I wouldn't. It's like right now, I know the whole Dallas Maverick normal fan in me is like, there's no way the Mavericks get this done. There's a universe again, man. Like it's not impossible. I don't want everybody to think it's impossible to get this team. It is possible. They would have to play with the CBA, and the players would have. The players always have the power, no matter what. They would just have to take cuts. That's what we talked about, I think, before in other shows. Like the way you play now is that players, other than your best players, other guys are gonna have to take cuts to go play for championships. I mean, y'all don't think at some point some team is gonna be built based off of players taking cuts that shouldn't take a cut? Some players saying, you know what,
gonna have to be that way.
I don't have enough money right now. I don't care about money.
Man, we talked about that on a couple shows ago. Man, we talked about that. We said the fact that now with the new CBA, the two guys gonna get their money, and then everybody else gonna have to just like fight for the scraps. Yeah. And so now you're not gonna be able to have like that third star, but it's ways they can get around that. If that third star decides to take a pay cut, like, hey man, I see these two over here. I know they got a chance to win a championship. I want to join up and I want to be able to win a championship with them. I'm willing to take a pay cut.
Bron wants more rings, bro. Like he's only playing for rings. Every year that he doesn't win a championship is a year wasted. That's how he feels. Like he doesn't get these years back. He doesn't believe in Anthony Davis. Another thing, another sign. It was a whole bunch of communication and like just looks that were weird this year between Anthony Davis and LeBron James. And I know they kept talking about it and people kept bringing it up to him, even about when LeBron became the all-time leading scorer. And AD was sitting down and all.
Sitting down, yeah.
There's always this year has been some weird interactions and communications between LeBron and AD. So, and we know how that goes. LeBron was cool with Russ. Once LeBron probably telling you, I don't think I can win with you. Not that good. Usually the interactions become different. That's all I'm saying. I'm just paying attention to everything and putting it together. I'm not saying Bron to do it. There's a lot of stuff set up in LA for Bron. Bron did all this to go to LA, but I don't think Bron thought he was going to win just one championship in LA. I really think I think he has to. His mind is saying I want to at least get to 5. I really think 5 is
he thought that AD was going to finally step up and take that mantle, man.
He thought AD was going to get one. So their conversation probably was, I'm probably going to try to get 2 over here. I'm going to get a Finals MVP. You get a Finals MVP. That probably was their conversation. I'll give you one. I want to get 5 championships. I still have more Finals MVPs than Kobe, but I'll have at least 5 with Kobe. So that'll be that conversation or whatever. So I don't know, bro. It's not out the realm, though. How about I say that? It's just not out the realm. I really don't believe that it's out the realm.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but would I be shocked? No. Like I said, a lot of variables. It gotta be in effect there.
If we got the buyout, we still have the 10th pick.
Yeah.
If LeBron really wanted to set this team up to win, he and he's saying don't go get him. Never mind. I want to get to the glow yard because I know folks gonna be saying don't go get him. Well, maybe not trade away your assets to get him. I don't know. We're gonna talk about it because there's people saying don't give away guys, and I'm like, don't give away who?
Yeah, I'm like who? Don't give away who?
Don't give away who?
What we just talked about a few weeks ago, people like clean this whole entire roster out, and everybody, no, don't get him away.
Don't give away who? I'd rather go get the other guys on minimum.
Don't give away Master Cleaver, man. Don't do that, bro.
I'd go get a guy.
He going to Hall of Fame for lockdown defense, bro.
Bro, we will find a guy on the minimum that can do what Master Cleaver does.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. A bunch of these guys should be minimum
give
guys
away
on our
these
team.
Guys on our team. I said, boy, it's okay. Fandom comes in waves, King. Comes in waves. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into these questions and these comments, man. I got so guys, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment if you're addressing us. The super chats are always gonna be answered first, guys, no matter what. So if you guys send in a super chat, it would definitely be answered first. My bad, King. I'm over here.
You got a loop.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. All right, there we go. Now, like I was saying, so if you guys got any super chats, that'll be answered first, and King will attack the other ones. So let's go ahead and get into it, King. First up, MVP of the channel, Coy. Said, much love, guys. This tells us anything Kyrie is staying, in my opinion. Also, C. Stein report that we are trading the pick, making calls, and Nico, we we only been saying that for since we would put out the regular season.
Draft
It
somebody.
only makes sense. But folks like, no, shut up and draft the guy.
Watch them videos and draft them guys.
Watch the video and draft them guy. Okay. But hey, who are we? All right, King. Go ahead, man. What you got?
Yes, sir. What up, Richard, Glow Yard Gang member? Says, y'all know I'm against it. Don't think it can be done under new CBA anyways, but I'm sure I will catch hell tonight because I'm probably the only one that doesn't think it's a good idea. No, you're not the only one, Richard.
You ain't the only one, Richard.
But I just want y'all to know that the CBA is just a number cap. Like, you guys, you can still work. If each guy said, I'm going to take $1, I'm not saying they would. I'm just telling you guys, like, we could have a whole star lineup if each guy said, I'm going to take $1. Like, it can be done when they have their own freedoms. It's just that they have to, guys got to negotiate and take pay cuts. That's the way the league is now with the new CBA. So the way is that it can still be done. You just got to take pay cuts. It's the same thing. When a super team is going to be
probably thinking of Richard's like, oh, he gonna come in here and he gonna come in like 25, 30
and all that.
Nah, he wouldn't do that, man. Like I said, LeBron's not stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think he'll come in and he'll take a very low pay cut. Kyrie will take a little bit less. Like I said, I think that Kyrie would take less to stay, than to go to LA.
I don't think. So, I think Kyrie went the years.
Let's be no LeBron coming. You know what I'm saying? He would do that for sure.
I think Kyrie went the years, and I think, like I said, they'll take less. They'll just set it up like Bron. Remember, Melo made that mistake of getting traded in the middle of the season and all when he could have just waited it out.
Yep.
They had a whole bunch of players and all with him. Like, Bron they called him the GM for a reason, right? Like, I don't think he's going to come over here. He'll make the best decision, like I said, and I said the buyout because we still have the 10th pick. And then we can go make the team even better. So you can get young guys with the 10th pick, guys. Like guys that are on a rookie contract still. Hey, who am I? But Richard, yes, you're not the only person. What up, Jet? He says, as much as I love Bron here, I'm going to be honest. I would trade Kyrie for a guy that's around Luka's age and build from there. But not complaining what we do this offseason as long as we do the job. I feel you, Jet. I mean, I just don't want to trade Luka. I'm Kyrie. I only want to trade him if he wants to leave. That's my only thing with the Jet.
But not just up and trading him, just to be trading him.
Yeah, if he wants to leave, then I'm down. What up, Chico? He said, what's good, fellas? Glad I could catch y'all and let y'all know. Raise up. Yeah, I know y'all about to be playing each other soon. So
yes, sir.
That's gonna be a good matchup. Somebody's gonna lose.
We number 2 now, but I'm still up. We kind of got some bad news today, Chico. So
yeah, bro, we lost today in the 10th in Milwaukee. A walk-off. Brewers, man.
What's a loss? I don't know what that is.
Okay, you gonna know what it is soon. One of y'all gonna know what it is. So when one of y'all tell me what it is, that's all I'm worried about. I don't even care. One of y'all gotta play 3 games. I wish it was 4.
Yeah, it's 3-3. Oh man,
one of y'all gonna know what it is. Let's see. Y'all talking to each other a lot. Jeez. Okay. What up, sporting game? Sound like it's been a second. He said, imagine when trade for LeBron without giving Hardy and having lineup Luka, Kyrie, LeBron, Powell, Dwight Howard, Cousins, and help our championship goal. Hey, man, I don't think we're going to get – so if we don't have to give up Hardy – I already said, I think, to TGK, if we do trade for LeBron, we need to grab Mo Bamba as well.
Yeah,
it would have to be LeBron and Mo Bamba with him. It can't just be LeBron. And I would rather – here we go with a hot take, you guys. If we traded for LeBron, I'd rather keep Josh Green than Jaden Hardy. I think Josh Green with that development would be awesome.
So, watching your mouth tonight. I got you.
I'm sorry. What up, Elle? She says, I hope this is a terrible rumor. We don't need LeBron. I mean,
Richard told you not alone.
Yeah. But Sport Game also says next week going to be fun. Many trade rumors and every intel from NBA team working to make mock deal. Yeah, it's about to get good.
Oh wait, when is this? That's the end of the month. Okay, yeah. We almost there. Sporting good. We almost there. I forgot it's in June.
He also says, imagine Vogel come to the Suns just to coach D Book, who tried to become LeBron and Ayton become AD. Hey man, I still watch out for Ayton, yeah. I ain't off that boat yet. I think this Frank Vogel thing gonna be the end of Ayton, tell you the truth. And we'll see though. We're gonna get a center though. I really feel like we're gonna get a center this year, bro. We have to.
Yeah, we got to.
Sporting Game says also, Kai, why not recruit Claxton? He loved playing with you, man. He wanted to upgrade on our roster, so we knew it's going to be happening. Because Claxton can't can't say he's gonna retire. Sporting Game, like he don't got that type of
Yeah, and Brooklyn not giving him more. That's the anchor.
Yeah. What up, Freezy?
What up, Freezy?
Sporting Game also says, who do you think ended up as Mavs senior assistant coach? Doc Rivers, Steve Nash, AJ Redick. I love Jason Terry a lot. No, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be Jeff Van Gundy.
Oh yeah, so we've got to talk about that too. So there is a stories coming out that it could be either Jeff Van Gundy or Jeff Hornacek. If I had to pick out of them two, I'd probably say Gundy, bro. I'm not sold on Jeff Hornacek, man.
No, I'm not sold on Hornacek at all. Hornacek,
yeah, it's like,
but I
that doesn't move the needle for me.
I think Van Gundy gonna be a beast with Jason Kidd as assistant coach, 1, and 2. I think that shows the respect again that Luka Doncic has across the league. But
and then the other news was something else came out today. Yeah, I probably remember. I forgot something else.
What up, Alex? It says, do we really even want LeBron? It'd be great for publicity, but I highly question the fit with Luka. If he was a better 3-point shooter, I'd feel differently. I don't know, man. I'd be getting me out of that 3-point shooting. Y'all be talking about LeBron like we got guys that snipers on the team. That's how I be feeling. Like
before we got Spencer Dinwiddie, was he a sniper? We went to the West Conference Finals. We had 3 ball handlers. You had Luka, JB, and you had LeBron.
None of them were snipers.
Yeah, none of them were snipers. So you take JB and Spencer out and add Kyrie and LeBron. That's a no-brainer.
LeBron, and also LeBron shooting is kind of like Luka shooting. If that's the case, Luka can't shoot.
Exactly.
Like it's like they take difficult shots, but there's no way you guys. I mean, do you guys really believe that Maxi Kleber like a better shooter than LeBron? If you stood him up and said, "Guys, go shoot."
Maxi Kleber is like a mixture of like Steve Kerr, JJ Redick, Tim Legler. I mean, any one of those guys you name off, man. Like one of the 3. He's one of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time.
Hey, Bron shot 40% from 3 one time in his career. You know that, right? Miami. Richard says, like Westbrook, 50 mil will come off the books, and any year after that would take a big pay cut, then I would be in. Oh, you talking about if LeBron came over 50 mil? I don't think he would come over and take that much money though, Richard. I don't. So my thing is that would be foolish. Like that's my thing. Like I don't think they're just gonna be foolish. That makes no sense. If they just come over here, take all the cap, and say, "Well, that's it. You guys can't do anything else." I don't think they think.
Yeah, because he come over here, Richard, and do that, then that's it. All we got is like Luka, Kyrie, LeBron, and whoever else is under contract.
We'd
be anything else,
bro. We'd be top heavy as bleep. Is that what LeBron said?
we will be Phoenix of last year.
Okay, gotcha.
So this past season, I should say.
Richard also says, I like the Stan Van Gundy rumor best. It's Jeff.
No, Jeff Van Gundy.
It's the one, the Knicks old coach.
ESPN TV analyst.
Yeah. Sporting Game also says Silas going to the Pistons. Suns get Kevin Young back, and Udoka get his coaching staff from Celtics. I mean, it's gonna be some nice moves. It's
man, everybody making some good coaching moves. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, coaching moves. Excuse me, real good, except for the Mavs allegedly.
You said what now?
I ain't say anything. Frank's a Glow Yard gang member. He says media logic. Kyrie to Lakers is very possible and okay. LeBron and Dallas, absolutely not. What in the hell are you thinking? How does that make sense?
Exactly, Frank. That's what I was saying. Like, boy, favoritism is not even a word of the day, man. Like I said, it doesn't make no sense to go this way, but it makes sense to go this way.
Kyrie would take a pay cut, but LeBron wouldn't.
No, not only that, you saying it'd be best if Kyrie plays with LeBron, but
Yeah.
just in LA, not in Dallas.
Oh, I know, but
Like,
I'm also saying like for Kyrie to go over there, he got to take a pay cut, right?
no, I'm not talking about the pay cut. I'm talking about as far as like the fit, right?
Yeah, I know the fit.
He
I'm
only
agreeing with
fits
you.
with LeBron if he
I
plays in LA, but
I
he
know
won't
that.
fit with LeBron if he play in Dallas. It's like
I'm saying they're saying
that
it's
makes no sense.
impossible for it to happen over here. Is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if why is it possible for Kyrie to take a pay cut to go over to LA, but it's not possible for him to take a pay cut to come over here to Dallas?
Yeah. And I
That's
was just
all
talking
I'm
about the
saying.
fit in general.
Yeah, I
They're
know the
making it
fit in
seem like with
general.
Chris Broussard and them today, making it seem
Yeah,
like, oh, the fit and all that. But you said he fits with LeBron in LA though.
yeah, I know.
That makes no sense. So he fits over here, but does not fit over there.
They weren't talking much about Luka, man. That was the issue.
That's why I said that I do not listen to the national media, bro. I don't
Richard
listen to the national
says
media.
the new CBA doesn't start till next year, so maybe for a year. But after that, we would be second tier, so we're hurt unless someone took a pay cut.
That's if you trade for him,
Yeah,
Richard.
but the CBA start this year, right? They don't start
No,
next year.
it starts next year.
So it's one more year. Then what the hell? Then what we talking about?
That's why you see teams trying to maneuver themselves now to
So
get ready for next year.
what are we talking about then, Rel? Go get LeBron James. My thing is what I keep saying to everybody is being in that second tier. I don't care. Like it's not a curse word to be in the second tier, yo. Just like it wasn't a curse word to be over the cap before. Just when you over the second tier, make sure you got your team together that's gonna compete for the championship. That's all. That's like if I got a team, let's take a different logic. Let's go young guys. If I had Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, and Darius Garland together, right? I'm gonna sit back and say, let's get rid of one of those guys because we about to be over the second tier. I'm gonna get my team in check so that we can say this should be a dynasty, right? You're supposed to be over the cap. The cap is made so it's harder to win a championship, but you're supposed to go over it. That's how I feel, but we'll see. Micah says, blow y'all gang members as well. I think Kyrie put that out there to troll, basically saying all these trade ideas don't get to my number. I'm not taking a pay cut. If anything, the billionaires. And it could be from Kyrie.
I don't think it was from Kyrie though.
But if it is, like, y'all don't think Mark Cuban was already going to pay Kyrie? That's my thing. Like, I didn't get nothing from anything that was going on saying it was like an issue with.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't think it was from Kyrie. We have not been hearing anything about Dallas going to be lowballing Kyrie. There's obviously none of
I heard
that.
they
All
want
we've been
Kyrie.
hearing is Dallas wants Kyrie. That's all we've been hearing.
So why did Kyrie have to do that to troll? That's the media painting a picture of Kyrie. That's how I feel, yo. Like you got to read a little deeper to be like,
yeah, because he already don't trust the media. So that's why I said I don't think he's the one to put that out. This sounds like a clutch sports LeBron James move, bro. Like, get me Kyrie or else I'm gonna retire. He's the one who made the comments after the last game. I'm gonna retire. I'm thinking about retiring. All this old type of stuff.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Like, and bro, like I keep saying, did he shut it up yet?
No, and that's the only person who came back at the media was Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one. Like, we didn't see LeBron say anything, which is why it also leads me to believe that LeBron's the one. His camp is the one that put that out there.
I think LeBron's camp is pushing the LA Lakers to trade for Kyrie. He may really think about, as he said,
exactly.
As he said out his mouth, he has to think about what's going to go on. He don't believe in his team. The Lakers don't have the assets anymore to get.
Kyrie want me to go to Dallas. Like, get him over here, or I might think about doing it. Like, that sounds more realistic.
Alex says, I will say a part of me would want LeBron to come to Dallas just to make the mainstream media lose their minds. LOL. They are constantly talking down on us. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah. Like I said, they did the same thing with the Kyrie signing. Like, we would, I wish I could, I don't know if we would have got in trouble for posting it, but I wish I could post that video, man. I ain't gonna never forget that. Richard Jefferson's on there. Oh, he going to Phoenix. He can go to Phoenix. Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that fit. He can go to LA. Oh, okay, yeah, that fit. It was somebody else, I forgot. And then he was like, "Oh, Dallas. Oh, next."
Yeah. Hey, he did. Richard was straight like absolutely. He was like Dallas. Like, oh no, he's not going to Dallas.
Oh no, it's not going to work.
I'm like, how you just? So we don't have a trade. We can't make a trade package. Like, how do you know that? It makes me feel like the NBA is rigged when stuff like that happens. It's stupid.
It's kind of like what Demond said on the last show, bro.
Yeah, man.
So that's why they start pointing things in certain directions. They start fixing certain narratives, man. That's why people be feeling a certain way about people, man. All because of the media.
Coy says, I think we're going to end up trading with Indiana the 10th pick because they already have the 7th pick. we get Turner in one of the later picks they have. Is there anyone else that could throw in? That's what I
Nah,
thought.
I'm with you on that one, Corey. I've been saying
Yeah,
that.
I don't know who else is going to be, but I told you when I saw that Indiana wanted to get back in the top 10.
That's where my mind
I
went.
said, and they got later picks as well. Other than that
2 later
7th one,
picks.
I said this is the time right here. If Indiana want to get back in the lottery again, they're getting rid of Miles Turner. Like it's time to get rid of him. They're about to get another guy to be that dude or whatever. It's time to get Miles Turner.
Yeah, they might draft Lively or whatever that dude name is.
So, Raul, you saying Miles Turner, Draymond Green, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Doncic?
I would take that. Some of my
What up, Avant? He says the Lakers have this year's pick and the 2029 pick left. Yeah, that's it.
I thought they traded the 29th pick.
I think they still got 2029. I think they couldn't
Oh.
trade it though until then something was going on because they had traded one before maybe. But they got 2 picks. But
I know they had 27 and 29 left. I thought they used both of them in that D'Lo trade.
yeah, they would have to give us both of those and still cut their team. Yeah, like I told you, Mark Cuban and them have this is leverage time, bro. I'm not. Why would you take something?
You said
There's no
Mark
reason
Cuban
to take
uses
anything.
Shark Tank tactics.
I want. So you basically make it where if they do it, it would be stupid. Like they would lose either way. You make it a lose-lose situation. So it's like, well, you're gonna lose LeBron either way because we just took everything and you can't do anything else. So we'll see, man. I don't think it's not a point anymore where people are running to LeBron because they think he's getting older. So it's not easy to just have people run to the low and like sign with LeBron. That's why LeBron, another reason he would come over to like a Dallas with Luka. But I'm not getting myself excited. Avon also says, I think they're saying Kyrie to the Lakers is more of a chance because Kyrie is a free agent.
Yeah, but
why would he want less money?
Exactly. Like they can't sign him straight up. They need our help to sign him. Like he said, no matter, even if they don't re-sign everybody back, which that's not going to happen because they've already reported they're going to sign back Rui and Austin Reeves, so they're still not going to have enough money to sign him straight up. They're going to need our help to trade for him. You already heard the reports. Dallas is not helping the Lakers sign for Kyrie.
Let me read the second one as well, bro. Vaughn also says LeBron has 2 years on his contract worth like $95 million. So to buy him out, it'll be tough. He has a player option for 2023 and 2024. So Vaughn, it's not. So think about every way you thought about a buyout before. Usually when a buyout occurs, it's the team wanting to buy out the player, right? So the player usually can hold the leverage and say, I don't want to take less money. I want to basically get my money, whatever it is. If LeBron wants to leave, he can buy out for whatever he wants to buy out for to save the Lakers money then. So like you just said, if I retire, you guys owe $95 million on the cap. If you buy me out for $10 million, you have 40-something million dollars available for this year, or 30-something million dollars available for this year, and that 50-something available for next year. So you can start making moves. He has leverage. It's about if you take a pay cut, he has leverage to say I will retire. Like he's at a point, he's 38, about to be 39. You can't tell him he can't retire. Corey also says all Kyrie always says is he wanted to be respected and loved. As I said in my tweets, that's all I want for him. Our media is better here. I agree, Real. Hey, Gina Kim. She says, hey, fellas, made it to another stream. Having LeBron in Dallas would definitely help the Mavs market, but I'm not hyped over the idea as a whole. We need a center before anything else.
We could still get the center, Gina.
Yeah, we can still trade for a center. There's nobody in free agency that's a center that we're gonna get, y'all. So we still got to make the moves either way. Coy says if Bron comes, Draymond will come as well. Yeah, in my opinion. Yes, I agree, Coy. Richard says Bertans, Timmy, Maxey, and that still might not be enough to match our books will be clean. As I said, Richard, I'm not even thinking about the trade, man. I don't think the trade is going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think trade is going to happen.
Trade isn't going to happen. It would have to be the buyout. Alex says, man, I can't wait for next year to start its revenge season. We got to make up for that embarrassment last year. Amen.
Amen, Alex.
Amen.
We have to.
Ray says, what's up? Excuse me, I'm late. It's okay, Ray. You here?
You made it just in time, Ray.
Yep. Frank also says, crazy that y'all said LeBron will third option. I agree. when I see people online saying Luka would be third option, LeBron 1,000-year-old, why is he still number one when a young Luka's right there?
Who
Frank,
said that, Frank?
that's just haters. Like
Nah, that's people. That's
that's
people's hating, man. That's stupid, man.
LeBron wanted
LeBron
AD
didn't
to
want to be the number one no more in LA. He just
so,
had AD as the guy. He's been trying to push it. Matter of fact, after that championship year, LeBron was on record saying like, "Yo, it's AD's that guy now. We go as AD goes." He kept trying to push him into that direction of being that guy. He
Braun
didn't want to be that guy.
Braun
Whether it be his
decided
play or his inconsistency or his injuries, man.
Braun decided to get a Finals MVP to AD that year. AD didn't take it. They lost games.
Yeah,
They
he
tried to
tried to
feed
give it to
AD,
AD, and he took
and he
over
was
like them
getting
last two games.
yep. He was getting
And
like 17s and all that stuff.
yeah,
And it
getting
was
like
like, whoa.
17s and stuff, man, and 13s or whatever, putting up them Kristaps Porzingis numbers. Like, bro, I'm gotta beg you to be the guy, man. Now we hear about how talented this guy is, but he don't have no dog in him.
Oh man. Gina Kim also says, I'm not gonna lie, Luka, Kai, Braun, and Draymond is a big fantasy of mine. Braun will get his help too. No Powell, Frank, or Theo sign me up, but we can only dream. Hey man, that one guy gonna sign for the minimum.
No,
I don't know who it
man.
is though, man.
Stop saying.
They
What's up?
keep
Stop saying.
because
Who
they
was tagging me today
hold
in
on.
that joint,
Do
man?
you see them? Do you see them posting the hell out of Frank training or the Theo training like that? Even truthfully, they every damn like 3 days or 4 days, at least once a week. They showing Dwight Powell on the official Dallas Mavericks page training, man. What you think will happen, bro?
Listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
He a
right
free
now.
agent.
Glow, y'all don't want y'all to hear this. Y'all gonna probably get sick of me coming this upcoming season. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If they sign both of these guys back, I'm letting the slugs fly. I'm sorry.
I don't know if they're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
sign both of them back. They signed Dwight Powell back. He coming back.
Bro, the way they showing Theo too.
Yeah, they showing. Oh my goodness, they gonna waste
Bro,
a roster spot. So
I'm
both
trying
of
to
them
tell you, bro.
and go trade for LeBron James and need help on the bench.
Hey, y'all gonna be sick of me, bro. I'm telling you. Wait till next season come up, bro. Y'all gonna be tired of me. I'm not playing. They better not sign now one of them dudes back. I'm done.
Ray said, "Damn, did it?" Just said here that Kai is recruiting LeBron. Yes, Ray. That's been the big news. Kai is trying to recruit LeBron now. Coy says, and the Lakers are going to extend Reeves as well, though he ain't worth it, in my opinion, overrated. I don't know. I mean, Reeves decent, but he may be a guy that may not be worth it.
They talking about giving him like $100 million and all that.
Yeah, he gonna be like a Jordan Poole guy. And I don't know if you can give him that much money. Like he ain't proven enough yet. That'd be the thing. And plus, hold up, bro. So if the Lakers sign Reeves to that money, right? What they gonna do with the CBA start next year? We're gonna talk
like
about.
I said,
they gonna get Kyrie.
They talking about signing him. They talking about signing Rui, and then a report just came out today that most of the brass there in LA want to bring D'Lo back. So,
and I don't think Brown want to play with D'Lo.
Well, he love D'Lo.
Oh, okay, D'Lo Brown. Ray says, and I also said that if Bron chases his fifth, the closest he can get is to go to Dallas and play with Kai and Luka. Hey,
yeah, that's what King said too.
Frank also says we got to thank AD for his soft attitude for pissing off LeBron away. Yes,
you're right, Frank.
AD, a top 5 talent,
man. Yeah,
better than Tim Duncan, man. He was done.
Better, according to Stephen A, he's also better than Luka.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Chris Broussard didn't say he was better than Dirk. But Aaron said the media doesn't want Luka, and what's up, Aaron, to succeed. They already upset Joker is almost there, and are still upset Dirk pulled it off. Yeah, I actually get upset that Joker.
Aaron, you ain't. Well, everything you just said is all facts, man. It's a trip.
That's Luka's
a trip, man.
Joker. Gina Kim also says, I think it's funny how people really think Kyle wants to go to the Lakers just because he's in LA and going to games. The man has been trolling the media lately. Yeah, it seems like he is trolling the media right now. Vaughn says, dream scenario, LeBron, Luka, Kyrie, Draymond, all Mavs need is a center. That would be an unstoppable team, especially in the best of 7 series. No one beating this team. Can you tell him? Coy also says, imagine the starting lineup. Kyle, Luka, Bron, Draymond, Turner, bench, Josh, Jaden, THJ, and then plug and play, man. Man, I'm going to tell you what. If LeBron take a buyout and come to Dallas, y'all better all be Bron fans, man. Ain't no reason to hate that man if he does that. That's all I'm going to say. Gene Kim also says, the only person I want to keep is Jaden Hardy. I really believe he'll be our 6th man next year. He's been in the gym and working big potential. Yeah, if I had to choose between the one, I'm telling you, I kind of think I want Josh game to be. I like Josh to sit down with LeBron in there, but we'll see. Y'all know how I feel about Josh, man. I love Jaden too, though. We'll see. Richard says that was this morning, the first one after the day, thinking I see the good side of it. Oh, you talking about? I got you, Richard. You talking about you wrote that this morning? Understood. It happens. We got to sleep on stuff too.
Your mind changes when more information is presented.
Richard says Chico take it out for Florida. Yeah, he always on here talking about the Rays, showing his Rays picture and all. Chichas, hope I said that right, said if LeBron is forcing the Lakers' hands, why do the Mavs have to give up pick? Yeah, that's what we said.
No, not that pick wouldn't have anything to do with that. Just we talking about as far as with if we was to say we get LeBron or whatever, we would still have that 10th pick to play with to make more moves.
Yeah,
that's what we're saying. We're not saying that's gonna go to the Lakers.
Yeah, if you force the Lakers' hands, you wouldn't give them the 10th pick. They just buy you out.
Yeah, forcing his hand would be the Lakers buying him out.
Yeah.
So the 10th pick would have nothing to do with that. We would keep that. That'd be ours.
Corey also says Braves spanked the Mets butt today. Also, I know DeGrom couldn't stay healthy. Hope all is well with him. Mentally, he has always had injuries. Yeah, y'all get game 150, didn't you?
Yeah, man. And his contract is not insured, man.
Yikes. Yeah, y'all not getting. You talk about what's the name? Otani. Y'all ain't affording him now. I think that's a right. I'm sorry, bro.
Why you laughing, bro? See what I'm saying? You laughing at my pain right now. All right, bro.
Y'all still winning, man. What you mean it's your pain?
I just like the Grom would have just really boosted.
I know, put you over the top. You feel like, damn, we unstoppable.
Like, get off me, King.
I know that's fine though. We still gonna make a trade. We ain't made our trade yet. Don't worry.
No, I talked to your GM today. He said, hey, y'all good.
All right, you'll see. Chico says prayers up. DeGrom will be a tough series. 1 and 2 offense with good pitching. I always knew my boy Kyle would stand, but it's getting lit. I hope he bring Claxton. Hey, if you bring Claxton, I'm down.
Hey, if you bring Claxton, man, listen.
Damn,
Jacob DeGrom got hurt, but I still can't get over that, man.
Says, I would be okay with the 27 first round pick and 27 and or Green and Hardy, but not the 10th.
Wait, hold on. What?
He's saying he'd give up the 27 first round pick and or so 27 pick, the 2027 pick we got first round, and Green or Hardy for LeBron with his included in the package, but not give up this 10th pick.
Oh,
I think they're gonna take the 10th pick though. If we had to trade for it, they're gonna want
to be this year's pick. Yeah, because I don't know I think Dallas gonna try to stay away from the future pick.
Yeah.
Just in case you need to make a future move. So yeah.
Ray also says I thought no one wanted to play with Luka because he had ball hog.
That's what we were told, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were told. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Demond. He said the same thing about Trae Young, but all we hear is Trae Young trade into this team or that team. It's funny how that works, man.
Jenny
he trash until somebody want him.
Jenny Kim also says, me personally, I'm not paying LeBron or anyone else more than Luka. Also, have the Mavs picked any assistant coach yet? I haven't heard any news or been on Twitter for a while.
No, you're right about that. We said that too, Jenny, about the LeBron and them being paid. Nobody getting paid more than Luka.
Kyrie might though.
Yeah, Kyrie might. We'll see how that goes. But no, right now the news is Dallas either looking at Jeff Van Gundy or Jeff Hornacek as the lead assistant coach.
From an all-star Jeff Hornacek, that was your boy, bro.
Wait, he was an all-star?
I think it was once. I believe Jeff Hornacek was an all-star.
With who?
With Phoenix, I think.
He played for Phoenix?
Did he play for Phoenix and Utah?
I thought it was it 76ers?
77 was Phoenix.
No, you're right. It's Phoenix. He's right. It's Phoenix. I don't think he got one in Phoenix though.
He didn't make an all-star team. I thought he made one all-star. I thought he like one of those one all-star guys that made it.
You probably thinking of Dan Marley. Dan Marley made it.
I know Dan Marley made it. I thought Jeff made one though. I don't know. Let us know if you know.
I'll look it up.
I think he had one though, bro.
Now I really want to know now.
Let's see. Frank says LeBron would feast off playing with Luka. If you think Luka and Kyrie had an unstoppable pick and roll, LeBron and Luka pick and roll, Hmm. Ray said ring chaser will take a hit on that money for the team to build. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you're chasing for a ring at that point, you take a hit on your money.
Oh yeah, you're right, King.
Oh, what you said? Hold on. Hold on. Before you say what you about to say, what you just say? Say the magical words you just said to me.
King, you went wrong.
Oh, okay. That means that works for me too. But okay, I thought he's one time all star.
He won't let me click on it to see who he had it with, though.
It might have been. It was one of the two. Gina Kim also says if LeBron.
Yeah, it might have been Phoenix. I don't think he got one in Utah.
I think it's with like Tom Chambers in them.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he was one with Tom Chambers. Gina Kim says if LeBron had Luka these playoffs, they would be in the finals right now. Absolutely. Oh, that's a fact. If LeBron was playing, Luka was playing instead of D'Lo, they'd win the championship. Let's see. Ray said, "You know the media BS." Yeah, that's Ralph's favorite. Calling the media BS. Starbuck, what up? Says it all comes down to if LeBron thinks Luka is an upgrade over AD.
He is. That's not even a question.
I not think LeBron thinks that.
Like LeBron loves Luka, not love Luka, but loves Luka.
LeBron has hung out with Luka's family and all.
Like I said, LeBron was about to start his own brand through Nike, like Jordan, and he wanted Luka to be his first signing.
Yep.
Before Luka went to Jordan, he wanted Luka to be his signing under the LeBron brand.
Richard said Mavs have fans worldwide. Mavs not small market. I know they're not. They're not a small market. They're top 10 market, ain't y'all?
Top 5.
Dallas
top 5 in the country.
No, I mean as far as basketball. I don't know if y'all top 5 market in basketball though. I think y'all top 10.
Oh, I don't know about that. But I know media market we top 5.
Yeah, just media in general, y'all. But I think in basketball the biggest markets are, I think it's LA and New York, right?
Oh, is that why we get treated like that?
Yeah, but hold on. He said that's yes. At least you got a team though. Y'all talk. I said Baltimore. Y'all said no. God. Take it back to Seattle. I'm like, damn, I can't have a team. No, I know Seattle got to have one. I'm like, Seattle.
No, because I want you to be like, you know what? I gotta lead the Mavs, man. I got this team over here in Baltimore, man.
Oh, yeah. We talk
whatever that Baltimore team is.
I definitely would love my Baltimore team. I'm sorry, as well. But you got Dallas. I'm sorry, not Dallas. You made me forget what I was going to say. You got LA, New York,
Boston.
Boston, I think, is the top 5. I think Chicago and Golden State. They did the top 5.
Miami's in there too.
Miami somewhere. That's what I'm saying. I think Dallas is a top 10, but I don't know if they top 5. Top 10 is still awesome though. Like that's not a small market still, but I think they're top 10. Is it Chess? I hope I'm saying that right. If LBJ is forcing out, that's the same thing. It keeps saying the same thing he said, right? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for that last little piece.
I would give him Hardy and Green. Yeah. Gina Kim also says, who do you think LeBron would rather play with, AD or Luka? Luka, Gina Kim.
Hey. I get tired of AD not showing up.
Johnny B, Glow Yard gang member, he says, Glow Yard, what up? What up, Johnny B?
Johnny B? He's on that nonsense today, Johnny B.
He always on that nonsense.
So he didn't want to gut the team. But you want to trade everybody, though.
he want to keep revenge season. Micah, he says, no, what I'm saying is he probably already got an offer from Dallas and he's tired of the media pushing him to take $17 million pay cut to go to LA if anything LeBron. Yes.
Yeah, you probably, I agree, Micah.
So it all makes sense, right? Like, you know how Bron has said he's changed and everybody love each other and all. Remember Kyrie wanted to be shown respect from LeBron, right? Before, that was the whole thing. If Bron really want to show respect to Kyrie and them, he's like, bro, why I got to come to you? At this point in your career, you want to play with me for real? Come over here. Show me that you really about let's play together. No, you at the end of your career. We already know who you are, LeBron. Come over here now. So I like it. Johnny B says,
okay. I was right.
What happened?
Thank you, TGK. Dallas is number 5.
Oh, y'all 5th. Okay, awesome.
It goes by
who lower? Chicago lower than that?
Chicago. So it goes New York. Oh, New York and Brooklyn's in the same. And then it goes LA Clippers and the Lakers, of course.
Okay, so they combine
Chicago, then Philly, then Dallas.
Okay,
I always thought that Boston was top 5 though.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think Boston was. I think Boston is just wins championships. I don't think they're a huge. They're a decent market. But I don't think they're the biggest market. But they put the LA's together and
But
all.
like in
That's
media
cheap.
though, they're like number 3 behind New York
Yeah, but
and
as far as
LA.
how much their franchise worth and all that stuff, it's not. Usually, it goes by how much your franchise worth. And the
Because
Knicks
according
and
to
all
this,
stuff
it goes
the
by
most.
TV market size and
Mhm.
metro population. 2022 NBA market size
Boston not a big
ranking.
place. Boston not are they?
I mean, I
I
think you
don't
know
know.
more than me. You up there?
Why? Because I'm on the East Coast.
Yes, sir.
I ain't by Boston.
I mean, you from Washington, bro. I feel you.
I ain't from no damn Washington.
Gotta cut this up.
Johnny B also says Braun my favorite player of all time, but it's no way I trade for him. Him and Kyrie will run Luka out of town. It would be about them, and he'd be number 3. No, Johnny
No,
B, you how come every time we get a player that's your favorite player, you keep saying he's gonna be the worst player? Why he your favorite player then? Braun ain't gonna fit. Kyrie, your favorite player, you don't want him. So why are your
he
favorite
don't
players
fit.
then? Because you keep saying everybody.
Trade. Remember you talking about trade Luka? Remember that? You was
Yeah,
at
it's
one point.
because you don't like Luka. That's what it is.
Talk about trade Luka. Kyrie's a bad fit. LeBron gonna run everybody out. But I tell you, it's not a question. Maybe your favorite players, Johnny.
I'm like, how are your favorite players and you love the Mavericks if you don't want them on your team? Shoot, I'd have loved for Vince Carter. Oh, he was on our team. Just
I almost bought that Vince Carter jersey. I saw it again tomorrow.
Bro, I might buy it again, man. That Vince, I might have to send you the money. It's the Mitchell and Ness one, or it's the actual like one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, stitch and all that.
Gina says it's always a trade that's better for the Lakers. That everyone talks about, while other teams will get D'Lo, Max Christie, or Mo Bamba. It always has to benefit the Lakers instead. Yeah,
that's what I was saying, Gina. You telling me it'll work for the Lakers, but it won't work for Dallas? I'm like, but Kyrie playing with what difference does it make if they're playing with each other? If they're in Dallas or in LA? Oh no, it works over here. No, he doesn't work over there. Like, okay.
G2 says, little does the world know that we have the leverage. The true meaning of getting Braun is to get Bronny. So, Rel, with that one being said, I wanted to touch that point. So, G2, we can't get Bronny next year as of right now because we have to give it to New York. If we did that trade with Indiana, would you mind getting next year's pick instead of getting this year?
I don't care. I just want future picks.
If that was the work in that whole thing right there, I'm saying, would you do that one? Would you take next year's first round pick?
That's fine.
Try to be in the draft for Bronny.
I don't know about the Bronny thing. I think LeBron kind of said this too. I think he's at the point like he's over that whole trying to play with his son thing.
It's up to Bronny. It's up to Bronny at this point because he's saying Bronny not really feeling it as much as he thought Bronny would feel. Like he kind of want to be out of his shadow.
I kind of said that too when LeBron made that comment. It's like, man, let your son already living in your shadow. Yeah. You already kind of feel bad for giving him your name.
Let him make.
It's like, yo, Bert, let him be his own guy, man. Like, let him be his own guy.
If I was Bronny though, I'd do it. Like, I think that'd be awesome. Take the
Cal. He already gonna have to go through immense pressure just being LeBron's son, man.
I feel you, but you already gonna have that pressure either way. Why not learn the game from your dad while you can? Like that's already set.
You my dad. I can learn from you anytime.
Not the
I don't
same.
have to be on your team to learn.
It's not the same thing as playing with your son on an NBA basketball floor and asking your dad what to do on the sideline. You know that. If that was the case, JaVale McGee would be Hakeem Olajuwon. He done trained with him.
But how often has he? But you talking about a guy who been raised by LeBron compared to a guy who played with a guy for 2 months.
You
like
said
that's a huge difference.
You said revenge season? Oh, okay.
That dude ain't got no package because he just ain't got no package.
Oh, are you saying his dad Tim Hardaway Sr.?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Pavel says Lakers rebuild. AD to Portland for Nurkic and 3 pick Scoot Henderson. LeBron to Dallas for 2 sharpshooters, Davis Bertans, Tim Hardaway Jr. and Christian Wood. I keep telling everybody, I forgot too. We keep forgetting about Christian Wood. We really still can use him for something if we need to. He said, let's go. It's not that crazy. I said the same thing, Pavel. It's not that crazy if you really think about it. And that makes sense, though, Pavel. If they send AD to Portland and get Christian Wood and Scoot and Nurkic, that's actually not that bad. Of a rebuild and picks, that's not bad. Alex also says that LeBron gets bought out. I have no issue with it. I'm just hesitant to give up first rounders for a 38-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it might have to be the buyout route. We probably ain't gonna be able to get him in a trade.
You
Like
got
I
to
said, we
force him to
trade
play some.
for him. That's only it's gonna be LeBron, Kyrie, Luka, and then whatever else we got on the
Yep,
contract. We can't get anything else,
that's it.
so it have to be the buyout way.
We could this year though, because we can still get the low players, y'all said, right? Because the CBA not until next year, so we can still get low players to come join us. Correct?
I didn't hear that from anybody else. A lot of people just saying if we end up doing it this way, if we trade for him, we pretty much stuck with the team
We
because you
can't
already
buy
have.
minimum dues, min
I don't
vets.
I don't know about the minimum part. I didn't hear that part, but like I said, I heard a couple of videos they're talking about that.
Yeah,
But
you can't get guys that actually got contracts, but I think we can still get min vets to guys. So if
I
guy
think you would have
said,
to. It depends on because I think it's a rule you have to fill your roster out to a certain length. So we might
yes,
have to fill out the rest with like some main guys or something.
okay, that's what I'm saying. But I think after the new CBA though, if you pass that second threshold, you can't go get min vets in the middle of the year and all that,
Nah,
right?
all that stuff is out the
You
door.
can't get anything. You done.
Like I
Bird.
told you, the only thing you can do is if you do a trade, you have to trade the guy one player for one player of
One
equal
player.
value.
Yep.
No,
Berg's
no saving money. No, like say if a guy makes 17, he make 15. Like you saving 2 million. None of this. Got to be 17, 17.
17 on 17. Berg says, "What's up, guys? If we go after any center, it needs to be Gafford. He's young and brings everything we need in the center on a reasonable contract. Getting Denny as well would be great too.
King.
I don't know. I'm just not high on Gafford no more, Bergs, after watching him. But Denny, my dude, though. But I mean, I wouldn't cry if we got Gafford because he better than our centers. But
Whoa. You wild, bro. How
is
many?
Gafford really? I know you better go, man. Go this.
How many? I'm trying. All right, bro. I'm trying to find out how many community services he got. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
Go ahead with that community service, man. But
Listen,
is
man.
Gafford's not? I want a center that's better than Christian Wood. How about I say that? And I'm not sure if Gafford's better than Christian Wood. Johnny B says, I don't get what everybody's infatuation with Miles Turner. He's nothing but KP 2.0 without the range, tall, can block shots, and always injured. Why go through that again? Because
Hold on. Time out. Johnny, you didn't poo-poo every move that we've been hearing out here so far.
Who does he want?
No, hold on. I just about to ask that, but I know who he wants. You rather not have Miles Turner. You rather not have LeBron. Let Kyrie go for whatever reason. Trade Luka, but you want to sign Ben Simmons and Dylan Brooks
And Rashawn Holmes.
and Rashawn Holmes.
Yeah, I don't get that, Johnny. Be like
Johnny, I don't get it, man. You got to help me understand, man.
You're the
You got to
biggest
help me
gambler
understand.
ever, man. He's the biggest gambler ever. There's no way you can think that's an assurance with all those gambles you trying to take. But to not get LeBron,
Don't get LeBron, but get Dylan
get
Brooks.
Kai, and get Miles Turner, but get Dylan Brooks. And we said, Johnny B, the issue is with KP, we had to give up all that stuff for KP. With Miles Turner, we'd give up something, but we get another first round draft pick.
But we get stuff in return.
Yeah. So I think I still take Miles Turner playing 50 games over the White Power and Maxie Cleaver, man. Like, them dudes are trash. And KP didn't want to play the center position. That was his issue. Miles want to play the center.
Miles is a center.
Yeah. Mayday. J Mayday says Braun will not save the Mavs. Braun no longer helps you win. The bench depth plus Braun is what leads to win. The bench depth plus Braun. Why did we lose Luka or Kyrie with Braun? And he doesn't help you win. He just made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Well, yeah, that too. Like you said, he made it to the Western Conference Finals, still being the number one guy at the age of 786. He won't be the number one guy here. We have a guy.
When has
Like
he
I
ever not
said,
been a number one
look
guy?
at it like this: you got LeBron's a ball handler, Kyrie's a ball handler. Before that, we had Spencer Dinwiddie and Jalen Brunson. You're taking those two out and you're putting LeBron and Kyrie, future Hall of Famers. I mean, what else? What else? What am I supposed to say about that? Like,
Braun no longer helps you win. Who are the guys y'all saying? So, bro, I guess the only question I have is like, if Braun is such a hindrance to our team, who's helping our team better than Braun? Like, not to say Braun is the almighty best player in the world. You guys are saying get rid of like a top 20 player and a top 30 player to go get a top 100 player or something like that. Like, how does the top 30 player or top 20 player not help you more than the top 100 player? I've never, the logic that we going off of to get players, like, it seems like no matter what it is, the Mavericks aren't doing the right moves, bro. I think the fans all just agree on that. Because if we go get the guys that aren't that good, that are, we like, well, why don't we go get better guys? They aren't that great. Spencer Dinwiddie not that good. Why we got Spencer Dinwiddie? He averaging 27 and 7. That's horrible. We need somebody better than that. Then we get rid of Spencer Dinwiddie, go get a guy that get you 27, 5 and 5. Nah, why we got him? We gonna get more players like Spencer Dinwiddie and them. I miss those guys in KP. Bring him back and Boban. The issue is that we ain't built the rest of the team right, yo. Get rid of the rest of these bums. That's the issue.
Welcome to Mad Fan. Appreciate it, Black Noir, man. For the $4.99 dono. He's a Glow Yard member. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Black. Gina Kim said, I wish we were like Denver and get players that fit instead of going for. Brun said it was a nice fit next to Luka. They could have grown with each other, especially after getting the Western Conference Finals. Gina, I'm going to ask you this question as well. And I do agree with the Denver thing. How long has Joker been in the league now? That's all. I just want to know. Anybody, what is like 8 years now? 9?
Something like that.
Last year, weren't they talking about Denver underachieving? The year before that, weren't Denver underachieving? Basically the same roster, right?
When they always talking about Denver being a regular season team?
Yeah, the same. It's basically the same roster, right, bro? They've had Aaron Gordon now for like 2.5 years now, right? So like, it just a process and just getting better players. They went and grabbed like KCP and all that, like Gina Kim. They kept filling out the rest of their roster. So it's not about not having the guys. They have 3 max players. Am I right again? 3 max players, correct? Like they have 3 max guys. Like what did everybody want? They have 3 max. We can't have 3 max and get the rest of the team right. It's just that we're so used to not having a good team and we don't even know what a good team is. I feel like the Mavericks fans. Like we don't know how to construct a team because we don't get that here. So everything that happens, we're like, well, that must be wrong. It must be wrong. But I understand, Gina Kim. We want to get a team like Denver. We just want to win like Denver is right now, but we're not that far away. If they get it right. I'm about to say that. Cross my fingers.
Yeah, I'm about to say if they get it right, then yeah.
Gina Kim says, I feel like the Lakers only won in the bubble because AD had JaVale and Dwight. You can't win with just AD. I mean, you can't, but they still made it to the Western Conference Finals this year. I'm not going to say they only won it. And LeBron was, what, 3 years younger?
Yeah.
So even with AD playing at AD's level, LeBron was 3 years younger. Gina also says, I can't wait until the next season. People are going to get a reminder who playoff Luka is. I can't wait, man. I miss playoff Luka. G2 says, come on, bro. I don't mind having Theo or Powell or Frank back on the men. Excuse me. The reason because we are worried of rotation 12 through 15 when pretty much every NBA player uses 8 to 10 players daily.
You're right, G2. But those guys you just named off aren't 12 and 15.
Nope. That's
the problem. Powell is number 1. He's just a starting center. So how is he in the back of the rotation?
You said Johnny B wanted Rashawn Holmes?
Yeah.
Rashawn Holmes not 8 through 10 for Sacramento.
Matter of fact, he's not even in rotation.
And he's still better than our guys. That's how you need to have it.
Let me put it like this too, G2. I'm guaranteeing you that Frank and Theo played more minutes than Rashawn Holmes did for Sacramento.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, no, I want all 3 of those guys gone. I mean, I don't want the chance of those guys. I don't want the chance of Powell getting another starting position, for one, and I don't want to depend on Theo or Frank again. Get players. You can, like I said, for what those guys make, you could have got a Bruce Brown. That went to Denver, and he's actually contributing to a team that's on his way to win the championship. Like, we gotta stop falling in love and being comfortable with them type of guys, bro. No, get those guys off the team and let's start building the way that, like you just heard Gina say. Let's start building the way that Denver's doing. I'd rather have a Bruce Brown than a Theo Pinson, a Frank, or a Dwight Powell right now.
Bro, the guy at the end of their bench is DeAndre Jordan. He better than Dwight Powell. Like, And we know what he did for us. He better than Dwight
And
Powell.
he
That
don't
was still
play.
better than Dwight Powell. Yep, that's what I'm saying. He's at the end of their bench, and he's better than Dwight Powell. If you're saying we need to keep these three guys up, do you want to give up on our two-way guys completely then? Because we can't. I don't want to keep all those guys
As a
in
matter
and
of
keep these
fact,
guys
if you keep those three guys, that means that you don't have a deep team.
No, because you got them three two ways. You got them three guys right there, and then
Whatever else ahead of them.
yeah, like
So yeah,
the
that's
Maxi
gonna cut
Kleber.
into your 8 through 10 right there. Like, nah, get him off my team, bro. I'm tired of looking at that. Tired of just settling for guys, nice guys. I'm sick and tired of that, bro. Like, you can't tell me now what any one of those three guys are good for. So what's the point of keeping them?
Johnny B said, "I'm so tired of people get with this Draymond BS. I'd rather sign Theo and Powell to a lifetime extension than get Draymond a 4-year max." Hey, Johnny B, I'm gonna say this. Just one thing about that. I understand everything you said there, and I understand the Draymond BS. I'm gonna tell you this: Draymond Green better than Dylan Brooks. I don't think it's a question.
That's not even a question. I wouldn't sign Draymond to a max, Johnny, but you done lost your mind if you think that I would rather re-sign Theo and Dwight Powell to a lifetime extension than sign a 4-year deal for Draymond Green.
Yeah, he's not getting a max though, Johnny.
Pardon my French, but hell no. I don't want now one of them trashy jokers on my team no more.
Lifetime. Well, your boy Powell already got a lifetime contract, man.
Yeah, pretty much. What it feel like. Can't get rid of this joker, man. Sorry, man. And y'all keep talking about, just bring him back for the minimum, man. I want they do to my team no more, bro. He trash, bro.
I wanted to compare him to venereal disease, but I can't even do that. It's a friendly show. What to say? He just keep coming back.
don't. This is what I understand about some of the fans, bro. Like LeBron, don't bring this dude, but sign Dwight Powell back.
Oh, Dwight Powell just keep.
Don't look at Draymond, but sign Dwight and Theo back.
Oh man, bro. Aaron said. He said, to be fair, we have no reason to hate LeBron. 2011 is enough for me to have zero hate. His fans don't want to hear JJ or Dirk's name. I think I asked Raw that same question today in the chat. I'm like, why do Maverick fans hate LeBron so much? It's not like his team beat us. He lost in the final stage.
They should be hating us.
Yeah, we the ones that destroy his legacy. His legacy is like, I think I was watching the video, and they were saying the Mavericks 2011 run don't get enough credit. It might be Dumb 2K, actually. Saying it's like more, it's not attached to Dirk, it's more attached to LeBron's legacy. So it's not like how great that team was that one year and what they ran through, but it's always attached to LeBron choked and he fell and flamed out and all that stuff. So truthfully, the reason why that whole LeBron GOAT conversation and all that stuff is what it is, because of the Dallas Mavericks. So I don't know why y'all hate on him. Like, if he can help the team, let him help the team. Let's see.
If signing him mean one of them Theo pensions and all of them don't come back, I'm signing him.
Man, get Theo on. I'm sorry, LeBron on Theo's podcast. We need him. Alex says, I could have sworn the dudes on 105.3 said DeGrom's contract was insured.
Man, I got an alert today, Alex, from Bleacher Report. They said there was a report that they said that it wasn't insured.
How much would it be insured for? That was a fresh 150. Even if it was insured, that's a lot of money you owe that dude.
You know, like with that is with a pitcher, right? Like, you know, they have more injuries than other position players. It's like, why didn't you have a fallback plan or something in the like? I'm not saying like you got a Zion type of contract and nothing, but like that's something to kind of fall back on just in case. The dude arm can fall off at any moment, bro. We don't know.
Do you think the Knicks would put say Zion was a free agent right now, right? Do you think the Knicks would put something in his contract or would just run for it to get him right now?
Man, the way the Knicks operating right now, they probably would have put something in there.
Well, the way, let's say a year ago when they were talking about getting Zion Rose.
Oh, yeah. You might want to say like 2-3 years ago.
Would they have put something in his contract or they just said, let's get Zion? They probably
just said, you said the Mavericks?
Yes, basically like KP and all that, right?
Yeah,
They went ahead and signed him. Y'all signed him because y'all wanted what you just said. Y'all was looking at the risk and the reward and saying if the reward works.
Well, no, I'm not talking about him. Like, I'm not talking about the history and stuff. I'm talking about as far as like just in general a pitcher. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can, but usually you don't do it. I'm saying at the level we always trying to do. He's a guy making 150. So you said, come on in here. We want you because we thinking you could be the guy. We don't want to put stuff on your head making you think we questioning you. because that may change your whole game plan and all that. Like y'all went in and took a risk, and I mean it may still pay off. It's just you probably gonna lose like 2 years now,
bruh.
That sucks, man. Ouch, bro. Our ace. Y'all might even know him, John Means. He our ace. He threw a no hitter for us 2 years ago or whatever. He got Tommy John surgery and been out.
Bro, Tommy John ain't nothing to play with, bro.
Tommy John, they got to extend.
That's why when that news came down, bro, I was like, "Are you serious, man?" Shout out to Fred, man. He hit me up. He was sad too, man.
I used to like the Panthers in football, and Jake Delhomme was just he was an all right quarterback. He was good enough with Steve Smith and Musa Muhammad beside him. Mm-hmm. That dude got that Tommy John surgery, and he was a turnover machine, man.
Yeah, he went the same after that.
That Tommy John surgery ain't no joke, man. Richard says Wiz are not extending Denny, so he is gettable. No, also just a throw in. I'm sorry. Yeah, he may not be that expensive either if they're not going to extend him because of what everybody's trying to do right now with that CBA stuff.
That CBA, yeah.
I'd take him for the mid level, would you?
Yeah. Hold on. So you be asking the wrong questions. Is he better than Theo?
No, he can't play better point center.
Right, gotcha. My bad.
Shout out to Larry. Coy says Josh is a better defender than Jaden, but I agree. Big potential for Jaden. Remember, Josh was playing well before he got hurt, then came back, played well till Kid benched him. He is in Vegas training. That's what I'm saying, Coy.
He back in Vegas again?
I would love Josh Green to play with LeBron James, man. Like I feel like Josh Green is one of those type of players that can play that all around type ball and all. I think that'd be special, but
I think Dallas will try to find a way to make it like save the move is like a no-brainer, you know. But I think they'll try to make moves that won't involve any of the two young guys.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to make moves and don't include them though, man. Especially if you're going for superstar. Coy says also Otani will be a Brave next year.
But the thing though, you might not have to go for a superstar though. You already got Kyrie.
Yeah. I'm saying they go. I'm talking about the LeBron thing. I think he's talking about LeBron again.
Though. Oh yeah. I wouldn't trade for LeBron. I would. It'd be the buyout thing for me.
Make him do a buyout. Yeah, that'd be the best way to make the team work. If LeBron don't want to do a buyout, then I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, LeBron, exactly. If you really want to come over here and make this team work, then do the buyout, and we'll go from there. We'll talk under the table or something. And Coy, we all want Otani, man. I think everybody, because he solves two things at one time.
Yep.
Everybody keeps saying
have you ever seen that in baseball?
Everybody keeps saying he's not going to the East Coast, and I don't believe that. First of all, Otani didn't take none of his money. He sat around was taking, I think, $1,000 a month from his mom on his contract. He's a humble guy that don't care about that stuff. I don't think it matters. I think everybody just saying, who said Otani needs the West Coast? Ain't he from Japan?
King, I'm not the smartest guy, but is Japan the East? It's
the Far East. I mean, it is technically closer to West. It's closer to our West. So he may stay because of that. It is close. The map like flip over.
Yeah.
Flat Earth. Kyrie. So if it was Kyrie's world, it'd be hard for him to get across from California to Japan. But in the real world, they not right beside each other, but they're closer. Let's see. Where we at? Gina Kim. Sorry, no. Chis Chaz again says, sorry for repeat scenario questions. I tried to delete, but I guess I didn't. My bad. Enjoy your show. No problem.
Oh, no, you good, man. You good.
Gina Kim also says, Luka is really your favorite player's favorite player. My baby really liked that. LeBron's not a top 3 closer
except for Johnny B.
He'll gotta be a top 3 closer. We got the 2 best closers in the league on our team. Black. Frank says the pick and roll. Mavs would have the most dynamic finishes around the rim. LeBron is the power. Luka fundamental. Kyrie the finesse. Tell me about it. Starbucks says if LeBron comes, he could fill the offense assistant coach role too. Amen to that one, bro. You right about that one. Gina Kim also says I'm going to need people to stop the whole Luka ball hog talk. He has a high usage rate because he's the only efficient scorer on the team. Yeah, we know. We know, Gina.
Yeah, we know that. It's just the national media, the guys who's supposed to cover every sport don't know that.
Johnny B said these guys are my fave players, but it's about fit. Yes, I think those 3 will work, but the chemistry Bron Kai would move would move Luka down the pecking order unless he goes in full ball. No, it wouldn't work that way. You thinking about a whole? You thinking just Bron and Kai because they played with each other in Cleveland? Bron still knows the game. He knows who Luka is. Like I don't think Bron's not better than Luka. Like neither one of them guys better. That'd be stupid. If that was to happen, Jason Kidd need to get fired. You know what I'm saying? Like something's not right.
And if that's the case, then Johnny, he just needs to stay in LA then.
Yeah, like I don't think
he's definitely number one in LA because Anthony Davis don't want that responsibility.
And everybody, I really think Mark Cuban would bring Bron. You think Mark Cuban would keep Kyrie and bring Bron over here if they want to interrupt Luka Doncic's like schedule program? Mark Cuban, the guy that said he would leave his wife. Nah.
Johnny, LeBron wants to pass that torch. We just talked about that. He said this back in 2020 when they won a championship. He wanted AD to be the guy. For the last 3 years, AD didn't want to be the guy. That was the issue. It's not the fact that, LeBron just don't want nobody to outshine him. No, because AD didn't want to step up.
Plus, these guys older, bro.
Yeah, plus these guys are older.
He don't want to. He can't. His body keeps getting hurt. You think he wants to be out there putting his body on the line all the time?
No, he wants to step back and let somebody else handle that, man. Like
Kyrie
he'll come in and feel. The dude at the age of 906 is still out here putting up 30 points a game or whatever. Just imagine you come over here, you got Luka over here as your number one. You don't got to do that no more. That'll cut down on the wear and tear on your body, the usage, all that stuff will go down. Why would you want to come to another team and have to run that up? That makes no sense.
That's why he got Russell Westbrook
too. So you won't have to do that anymore.
That's why he got Russell Westbrook as well.
Exactly.
Russell was supposed to run the offense. He's supposed to play off ball more.
Exactly.
But it didn't work with Russell Westbrook.
Because Westbrook don't make good decisions with the ball.
Yeah,
he's always been a high turnover guy, especially in crunch time. But yeah,
LeBron would have the most his least usage ever, y'all. Like I'm telling y'all, that would happen.
LeBron would be the third option if he comes over here.
Yes, he would be 96 Magic Johnson, y'all. I'm literally telling y'all.
Matter of fact, Johnny, when we had Kyrie and Luka, when Luka was still the number one, Kyrie deferred to Luka. So all of a sudden now he's like, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna take over. Like, why would he do that now? He didn't do that. He could have did that last year when it was just him and Luka. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no, like LeBron would come over here. He understands what's going on, man. He'd be the third option. He don't have to be the guy no more.
Richard says after he passed, Ken Griffey Jr. said playing the season with his dad was irreplaceable. That's what I was saying as well. Cal Ripken, Ken Griffey Jr.
Hey,
play that season with your dad.
Listen. You and Richard, that's how y'all feel. That's how y'all feel. We cannot tell this kid how to feel.
No, bro. I'm saying I'm not telling him to do it. I'm saying if he was
your dad, like
if he was smart, he should play. It's not like he's gonna play like 10 years with his dad. He can play 1 or 2 years with his dad.
Hey,
go play with your dad and learn the best. Like LeBron has been through the best battles. You might get a championship in the beginning.
Right, bro.
Be ready.
But this kid wants to make his own path. I can't knock the kid for that, bro.
I can't knock him either. But I tell you this: if he goes into the NBA with a LeBron James name and he's trash, so that's
gonna be regardless. He's had that pressure on him since he was born.
Either way, that's what I'm saying. So why not have your father help you at that point? Just because
he probably feel like he wants to do it alone. I can't be mad at him.
Yep, I can't be mad at him even. But I just think it's not a smart move for a guy that's not a number one pick and all that stuff. Like, just go ahead and let your father help you. Let's keep it real. The reason why Bronny Stocky running up is because of LeBron James.
Yeah, that's probably why he's saying like, "Yo, let me do this on my own." Because like everything that he's already feel like he feel like everything's getting handed to him because he is LeBron's son.
You better take that, man. Sometimes you need us as black people don't want to take the handout. Sometimes
matter of fact, he got the different type of notion that Shaq kids was having. Shaq talked about that before. My kids want me to be the one who hands out everything to him.
Yeah, but
Bronny one of the kids like, "Nah, I want to do this on my own to show people I can do this."
Man, no, Shaq would what's the name of it? Sharif would have been in the league if it wasn't for that heart issue, I believe.
No, he would have. But Shaq had talked about before on the podcast that his kids felt like because he was Shaq's kids, just hand it to me. Yeah. He probably feels like, no, I want to do this on my own. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not mad at the kid for it, man.
Shaq got different things too, though, with him and the kids, but we'll keep that.
Whoa.
That's a whole different thing. But Gina Kim says, wow, I forgot about Wood too. Is he leaving or staying? I saw him talk about people spreading fake info about his situation with the Mavs. Haven't seen anything from him since, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Gina. I won't be shocked. Okay. Y'all know I've been on this train all year. Not because I won't. Y'all know I was on that Christian Wood train. We was on it. But if he stays on this team, I'm gonna be completely shocked.
Yeah.
Because of the situation he was in, and because of what Nico said during the exit interview at the end of the season about the whole Christian Wood situation. Because they asked him that during the exit interview, and he didn't sound confident, as if like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring him back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'll be shocked if he stays. I would love him to stay, especially if you're gonna like add like a, just throwing this out there for example, like a Miles Turner or something, right? Let's get a guy behind him. That way he don't have to be counted on to be that guy back there. You know what I'm saying? He just go out there and ball. And you let Miles Turner or somebody clean up the mess behind him or whatever. So
I take C Wood with LeBron and
either
Draymond.
way, you know what I'm saying? Like
If
I
you have
just
LeBron and Draymond, I take C Wood beside Draymond.
yeah. And let Draymond be the anchor. You know what I'm saying? I do that.
What up, TGK? The Glow Yard Gang member. Also, check out his merchandise, y'all. His channel back up too.
That's another thing too. You ain't talk about C Wood being in the gym working out.
But they're not showing C Wood as much as they showing Dwight Powell.
They showed him a couple times though.
A couple times. They showed Dwight Powell the other day.
Oh God.
I told you C Wood might be back though. I said it's not a wrap yet. You say it's done and over. I said maybe.
Like I said, I'd be shocked, man.
I'd be shocked as well, but it depends on how stuff work out.
Not that I don't want him back. It's just I'm shocked on how they were treating him this year.
Yeah.
Try to make him the scapegoat, which is still crazy to me.
They made him the scapegoat.
They made him the scapegoat, which is the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life, bro. Like I said, like they had like before we had him, we had these same guys and they were still trash. So
the scapegoat is Jalen Brunson's dad, Rick Brunson. But TGK said if LeBron does the buyout, he can load manage properly without gutting the team with a trade, and the team can still win on nights he sits. The buyout makes more and more sense for him for championships. Hey,
yeah,
I'm saying it.
That's what we were saying, TGK.
And if it's one guy doesn't keep,
he won't have that responsibility of being the guy every night.
Yep.
If he comes over here, and I think he knows that too. Like he can kind of sit back, like you said, he can load manage. You don't got to play every night. And we still got 2 superstars on the team already, so you good.
If there's one guy
else we build around them or whatever, we should be good.
If there's one guy around at this point that doesn't care about what the media says about him and all that stuff, like he'll do something and just control it his way, it's LeBron James.
Yeah. He's
done everything. He's done heard the villain rule and everything, so it don't matter. He just go do his thing. Let's see. Jenny Kim says, random question, Kawhi or LeBron on the Mavs? Who you going to pick?
LeBron.
I'd pick Kawhi for talent if he wasn't as hurt. Like Kawhi fit would be better with Luka. Like he just sitting there machine, just sitting making buckets and playing defense. But Kawhi I think Kawhi, he might retire.
Yeah, I think his legs out of there.
He might retire soon. I said to say knock on wood, but I would not be surprised if Kawhi said within the next couple years after this contract done. I wouldn't be surprised. He said I'm done.
You think he'll finish out his career? I mean, his contract.
He got like 2 more years left, right? Or 1.5 or something like that. Did he sign another extension? I think they're done. This is the last go round for them, right? And then I think they got options, maybe. But I think he might. I think he'll retire in LA. I don't think he's going anywhere else. Richard,
man, look up Kawhi's contract.
I don't think he's going nowhere else, though, unless the Clippers trade him. I don't think he's leaving, though. Mm-hmm. Martin says, my take for all this new LeBron Kai Game of Thrones-ish tactic. Trade Kai for AD. We get rid of disloyal backstab and we fix our defense. If AD gets injured, his contract is easy to get rid. If he gets injured, his contract is easy to get rid.
So
you're calling him a disloyal backstabber. He ain't do nothing to the Mavericks yet.
How's he a disloyal backstabber, Martin? You got to explain that part to me.
To other teams, bro.
Oh, okay. I don't care about the other teams. I care about my team.
I don't.
No, he didn't backstab my team. I'm good. I'm not worried about all the other teams. I'm a Mavs fan. And his contract will be easier to move. So with KD's large contract, you're gonna have to if you're talking about him being constantly injured and being unreliable. After a while, you're gonna have to attach a pick to him.
You said Porzingis?
Yeah.
You said like we tried to do with him. We had to take on a bad contract to get rid of him.
You're not gonna get the same value back for him as he gets older, as he gets more injured, and as his contract goes on. You said Bertans King? That what you said? Oh, okay.
Is AD technically more decorated than Kyrie, right?
Yeah.
by all NBA and like stuff like that. He's more decorated than them. So, but they're talking about giving up picks with AD to get Kyrie. It's already starting. It's already starting. I don't want another Kristaps Porzingis. I'm good. I want value.
I don't. I don't
assets.
want AD. I've said that a million times. I do not want AD.
Nope.
We cried about Kristaps, and now so you want to get another Kristaps.
If we want a defender from their team, it'd be Vanda.
Yeah. Like I said, the AD the same guy that LeBron been giving them dirty looks to all season because he won't step up.
Mo said I'll trade Kyle for LeBron.
Nah, I'm not doing that either.
I gotta sleep on it.
Yeah, I knew you gonna say that. Sleep on that.
I had to sleep on that, man. Kyle straight up for LeBron. I might do it, bro. With Jaden Hardy and them still, I might do that. But it wouldn't happen because Kyle and LeBron play with each other. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if I had to make the trade and we kept the 10th pick and all that stuff, I may do that trade, man. I may make that move. Johnny said Luka Dinwiddie, Western Conference Finals, Luka Kai misplay. Luka and Kai played 12 games together, bro. Like, come on, Johnny B. Let's stop. And you the ones saying put respect on Dinwiddie. Did you want one Dinwiddie? I'll be so confused, Johnny.
Hold on, time out. First of all, you missing a name in there, Johnny. Where's Jalen Brunson at?
You know he's not included now. Oh, bro, hold up. Wasn't Dinwiddie on the team this year?
Yeah.
When they were trash and sucking and trying to win games?
You going ahead of me. I ain't done.
I'm sorry.
So, first of all, with the Luka Dinwiddie thing, Dinwiddie was number 3 option on that trio of Luka and Jalen Brunson. Then let's not get on the fact that we had when Luka was not playing in the game and Dinwiddie was the guy. We went, what was the king? 0-7 or 0-8? Yep. One of those?
0-7, I believe.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we didn't win a game pretty much. Gotcha.
Not one.
So, try that again, Johnny. Because last time I checked, when Kai played and Luka didn't play, we won games in the same year.
We went 2 out of 3, didn't we? Or something like that?
Yes, sir. So, try that one again.
And then won a game without Kai and then without Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah. So,
Sporting Games said people forget we had Frank. I don't think they forgot. It's just we wish we didn't.
We're trying to forget Frank is what we're trying to do.
He shouldn't even be on the team. Hopefully, don't sign him back again, please. They better not sign Frank too, man. What if they signed all 3 of them? Johnny B laughed at us. Sporting Game, saying people who forget we got Frank. He's the ball handler, according to Nico. Come on, Nico, man. I ain't gonna let you. I haven't hold that one back. You definitely said that. Gina Kim said, I agree. I just want a team where everyone fits. And I know it's hard because Mavs are probably any other team won't know for sure if it'll work out or not. Heat has undrafted players. Now look at them. Yeah. So let me go back to Heat. Different story. 8th seed stuff happened. All right. Like, I don't think they wanted to make it into the 8th seed like that, but stuff happened. They made it and things happening on a run. The Nuggets made a move where everybody was worrying about as well. Like, they made a move where they spent a bunch of money on like an Aaron Gordon. He's a guy where everybody like, man, you want to spend a bunch of money on Aaron Gordon? You gotta go make the moves. They got to a point and they said this is a piece that's the end. You gotta. It's about spending money. If Mark Cuban wants to spend the money and he's not gonna be cheap and he spends it the right way, we'll be fine. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna not take Kyrie and LeBron James. I'm gonna take both of them and then go from there. It's not their fault. It's the GMs. It's Luke. It's Mark, Nico, and all them. Do your job. Why can the Lakers get it done, but we can't? Gina Kim says, I wasn't necessarily saying that I wanted us to beat Denver because it did take them a while. And they went through injuries with MPJ and Murray. I just want us to stop thinking superstars will help easy. I mean, I don't think it's going to be easy, but we never had superstars to try. That's my only thing. Like, we keep saying we turning back and forth, Gina, as far as like we say we want a superstar and we don't. Like, we've never gotten one. We had Kyrie for 12 games with Luka Doncic. Like, they didn't play. We throwing it away already. The same thing when I felt like Jalen Brunson was becoming somebody. It's like, well, let him walk. He can make money. Like, I don't know.
My thing is, I'm trying to figure out when do we get to the point where we can turn down talent. I've never understood that. Let JB walk. Don't sign Kyrie. Don't get LeBron. Now we cry about getting Luka help. But then we try to give him help. Oh no, not that help. It's like what do y'all want? Like y'all confuse me every day when we do these shows. It's like I don't know what to think anymore with y'all. Like what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like what are we supposed to do? You try to get help. You got people who want to come. No, I don't get that guy. I don't get that guy. But it's like, but if you don't get that guy, then you're stuck with what we have. Then we're complaining about what we have. So it's like, what are we doing here? I'm confused.
Me too. Frank says Luka and Kai, two supposed ball hogs, scored 40 each together. Lakers in the playoffs versus Warriors, I think 3 of them scored 20. I don't know how they won't work together. I say the same thing, Frank. Don't the Heat have like 3 players making 20? I mean, score 20 a game?
Yeah. Like I said, Frank, did we have these same issues when we had JB and Dinwiddie with Luka? We just upgrading that ball handling. That's all we would do.
And people were playing out of position.
So, like I said, bro. I'm with you. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Or people saying, "Oh, they gonna come and take over Luka team." How?
Nobody's gonna allow that.
Like if that was the case, man, Kyrie would have did that this year when we traded for him. He would have took over.
They're not gonna allow that to happen. Yeah.
Like, nah, bro.
I see. Black said that's the question. How does Bron help the team? Because he's better than everybody on our team, not named Luka Doncic. That's. I mean, that's a simple. I don't know why I go into more detail. Black, like, he can do everything better than everybody on our team, not named Luka Doncic.
He would start at power forward. Who's a better power forward on the team than LeBron?
Who's a better small forward? Who's a better center? Any other position we don't have, who's a better than LeBron James?
Like that's how he would help.
Yeah, that's what I feel. That's how he would help. Black. Like he's better than everybody else. Alex says we hate on him because he made fun of Dirk being sick. I asked that as well, Alex, when I talked to Raw. I said it's because he was beside Dwayne Wade doing the cough. Is that why they hate on him? But
yeah, I didn't like it either, but Dirk got his lick back.
Yeah, Dirk won.
Like I understand, like if he did it and we didn't win, then I'd be mad, you know. But Dirk shut both of them up
and put the stain on LeBron's legacy.
Yeah. So I say, if anybody should be mad, it should be LeBron fans or LeBron or whatever. It should be them being mad, not us. We beat him.
The guy I dislike is Dwayne Wade, and I used to think he was the best out of the 3. I did when he first came in the league. I was a Dwayne Wade fan.
Matter of fact, I got a jersey.
I used to love Wade until 06 happened. And then I was like,
until 06. I started wearing his jersey.
I was like, I
haven't worn it since.
And that's not even a hate because like I would have did it too if they gave me the free throws, take them. But it's just that he was the guy that was doing that against us, and I was like, man, Dwayne Wade, man, I hate you. But and even that series, even in 2011, he was cooking us until Game 5 when I think he hurt his hip or something like that.
Game 5. It was like game like.
I think it was 5. I think it was 5 in Dallas.
He did good in 2. We shut him down in 3. He stepped up and he didn't. I don't think he showed up the last 2 games.
No, 5. I thought he was showing up in 2. I thought 5.
4 he showed
LeBron,
up. 5 and 6 he didn't.
He showed up in 5. LeBron had like 17 or a quiet triple double. I think in Game 6 or Game 5, didn't he? Because he had 8 in Game 4. I think Bron had 8 in Game 4.
Yeah, he had 8 in Game 4.
Then he had like a.
That was the game that Dirk made that layup or whatever. Not layup. Yep. He made that shot on Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh.
Wade was good in that one, and then the next game, I feel like Wade was still the best player as well as far as scoring as well in that game. But in Game 6, Wade was trash. Like Bron was the best scorer. People forgetting that Game 6. I think Bron had like 26 for him or something like that.
They had like 23.
23, yeah, something. Damn, you going to it. Wade didn't have 20 at all, is what I'm saying. At that point, I feel like that Game 5 is really the decline of Dwayne Wade in general. That's just my opinion. I felt like after he got hurt, I don't know what it was, but that was a wrap. But Wade was that dude until then, man. I feel like Wade, until he got hurt, was trying to go for Finals MVP again.
I think he had no choice because he saw LeBron wasn't stepping up. He's like, man, I gotta do this, bro.
Even if he don't got a choice, he was doing it. He was cooking us again. I'm like, I hate Wade hitting threes and all. That bank shot.
That shot he hit on the side to have us him up by 15 before we came back in Game 2.
Yep. Ray says, Ray says, all I know the Bron hate was for his fans, not for LeBron. All his fans want to sign 10 years with the max contract and trade a garbage can for an All-NBA player and try to discount Bron's teammates. I feel you. I mean, I just watched the game, though. It ain't about all that politics stuff. It is what it is with that. But I understand, though. Alex says we did the same thing with Prince Fielder. He had a serious medical condition, so we got most of his contract reimbursed, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Prince Fielder was at the end doing this stuff. Like,
he wouldn't. I mean, he was
at that point,
he was in his prime at that time.
He was in front of
But
Detroit, right?
Yeah, no, Prince Fielder. We got him from.
When y'all got him, I got you.
Yeah, we got.
I got you. I didn't know Alex is a Whistler. I'm thinking he's somebody else fan and all that stuff. You're right. Okay. Yes. Prince Fielder, man, that was your boy.
Well, I thought we got Prince Fielder. Well, I was like, man, we about to. Our bad line about to be.
Yeah, he don't do nothing but stand on the first base.
Yeah, we had him at DH.
That's what you need.
Yeah, because he wasn't.
I got a question. Why y'all talking baseball? Okay, we'll give you one good question. Why Big Papi not being like penalized for steroids?
Oh, let me get to this super chat here. That's called Big Papi, the media darting, by the way. But anyway, Logan says he's with the $2 dono. He says Luka's gonna have PTSD from the Mavs organization. You ain't lied, man.
He could.
You don't get this right, he definitely about to, man.
He could. Richard said, "Nice flat Earth joke." I tried, Richard. It was for you too. Gina says, "Another random question: Turner or Capella?"
Turner.
That was an easy one. Gina kept. Ray says, "If there is anything LeBron and Kai interrupt on Luka's schedule, is Luka Eaton's schedule?" Yeah,
you know what? And that's a good thing, Ray.
Yep,
that's a good thing.
Hey, and there's also a reason. I'm telling you, everything is lining up. I'm not saying it's going to happen. You've seen Luka in the little videos of him working out heavy and all this. He's pushing it hard this year. I told y'all when Kai comes over here, Kai's going to change Luka. Like the spotlight is on him. I'm just saying, man. It's all it makes sense. They trying to say it don't make sense. It makes sense. It's up to LeBron now. Gina Kim says Luka is number one option more than Kyrie. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he is. He's the number one option.
We will never argue that. Luka's a better player than Kyrie, Gina Kim. I don't care how much I criticize Luka and all that. I know what it is. Luka Doncic is one of the best players in the NBA, if not the best. Kyrie's not there. I love Kyrie, but it is what it is. Richard says, "Scary thing is Bronny isn't the scary one. The younger, yep, Bryce.
That dude getting taller too, man.
Bryce like 6'7".
He built like Andrew Wiggins or somebody, man.
Yep.
Richard, that skip is bro. That's crazy, bro.
Richard says, "Wood or Maxey?" Maxey, Richard. Alex, I know you've been joking. Alex says, "If Seawood comes back, that'll be the biggest plot twist." Yes, it will. Yes, it will. But I think Kyrie can get him back, though.
Hey, Kyrie might want him back.
That's what I'm saying. Kyrie may be the one that can get him back if Kyrie does it. Richard says 24, then player option, and 25 for Kawhi. Yeah, so it's a okay. one another one. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he ain't out there now 25. I'll tell you that now.
Oh, that 24 might be the last one, man. Well, he might play. He might opt in for 25.
He gonna opt in.
Opt in and then do it after 25. Yeah. Gina Kim said, "Last few random questions. You're fine. AD or Ayton, AD or Clinton, AD or Miles, AD or KP." Sorry, I'm done. Okay. You say Ayton for the first one. I agree. AD for the second one. Miles, and AD. So 2 ADs and 2 non-ADs. I don't want KP back, y'all. I'm done. That dude, he's burned the organization. I don't understand why y'all want him back. Chish Chaz also says, seeing report social media, alleging LeBron said to Kyrie he will think about it regarding joining the Mavs. So I said he hasn't turned it down yet. So
yeah, we haven't heard any. I'm not.
It's real, bro. You see the next one? Frank as well said it. Just checked online. Apparently, LeBron responds to Kyrie recruitment is out. I done told y'all. We done tried to tell y'all. But look on them other shows. Type Y if you think. And he might still come or whatever. Like, I've been trying to tell y'all, man. Why don't y'all listen to us? Listen. We may know a little something. Just a little something.
Look, I'm going to tell y'all like this, man. If we don't know, we'll tell you we don't know. We all know that. We'll tell you we don't know. Like,
I'm not trying
Man,
to
come
feed
on.
y'all BS, man. Like we done been talking about this LeBron issue. I done said this a while ago, like beginning
Man,
of this year and all that.
shout out to my best friend, man. I told him this. We were talking about this in our group, and he was like, "Man, it's all made up." And this and that. I just kept hitting him with these tweets. Like I hit him with that Woj tweet. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, you said what now? I said this didn't come from Dallas. This came from L.A.
Yep.
This is a L.A. post
Yep.
that they talked about the Woj thing. This went from us.
Y'all let
Just like that Jared Allen trade, that wasn't from us. That Aiton trade, that wasn't from us. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see stuff like that and it's not from us and it's coming from another source, you might need to start looking into it a little bit more, y'all.
you said the Kyrie effect. You said
Yeah.
Kyrie got Brooklyn Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
That's what you said. You said he did get Brooklyn Kevin Durant, right?
Yep.
Okay, and James Harden too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The Kyrie effect. I'm just saying, man. I don't understand. Like, y'all gonna let the media tell y'all? They're gonna sit around and keep telling y'all it's no way possible. They're the media. LeBron and Kyrie, them guys not usually friends or buddy with the media. They don't like a lot of the media. So
And not
the
only
media
that,
don't know what they're
y'all,
talking about.
we should all have learned our lesson when we kept hearing the media saying there's no way in the world Dallas is gonna get Kyrie. Y'all remember that? We talked about that on the show.
Yep.
There's no way that the Dallas is gonna get Kyrie. And then look what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like just like we were breaking it down at the beginning of the show, y'all. Like we talking about the little bitty things that kind of led us to believe that it could happen. We're not guaranteeing that it's going to happen. And like King said, before y'all just confirmed that news that came out, King just said, did y'all anybody hear LeBron say that it's not true? We heard Kyrie say something. We didn't hear LeBron say anything.
I tried to tell y'all. Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, I wasn't like stumping my feet saying like, oh, it's gonna happen. But like I said, I would not be surprised because it's a whole lot of variables and it adds up to it. It could be possible, especially with the fact that you have that chip of him being able to get bought out.
Bro, you remember before this whole Kyrie situation started, like maybe earlier in the year, maybe it's last year, when Brian Windhorst was talking about LeBron just openly and saying where would he go play next and all that stuff. And Brian Windhorst out his mouth said, watch out for Dallas and Luka
Yeah.
Doncic because LeBron really likes Luka and all that.
And
Brian
LeBron
said,
Windhorst that's LeBron's guy.
LeBron's
The
guy.
same way Mark Stein is Dirk's guy. The same way Chris Haynes is Damian Lillard's guy. Like a lot of these guys have that guy that they entrust their news and stuff like that too. And like Brian Windhorst has been following LeBron his whole career since high school.
Let me ask you another one, bro. Here we go. And I want y'all to think outside the box. Get out of it. Has Brian Windhorst shut it down yet? I'm asking you that, bro. Have you heard Brian Windhorst shut it down yet?
Matter of fact, the last thing I heard from Brian Windhorst, he sounded pretty sad that LeBron could be leaving, like he could be leaving LA, like he could be possible.
So what does that mean? It's a possibility, right?
And that's what I'm saying,
Okay.
bro. That's why I said, like, whenever I look at stuff like this, like if I didn't believe it, I would have told y'all I don't believe it. Like, this ain't gonna happen. But it's too many variables that's adding up to this, man. Like, it could possibly happen. Like I said, if LeBron asked for a buyout, like King said, that's gonna help the Lakers out if he asks for a buyout.
Yep.
That's gonna help them out. Either I retire and it hits your cap, or you get a buyout and it saves you on your cap to where you can do whatever you want after that.
Yep. He's at that point where he can do that. Jenny came off. I know a couple more. I was about to say that to you. I understand what y'all are saying. I just meant in general, people think superstars or stars are going to solve all problems. The Rudy Gobert trade is an example. I don't mind a star coming here. Yes, Jenny Kim and Rudy Gobert, not his level, a different level.
Yeah, there's different levels to it. Like Rudy Gobert is like a Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is a Hall of Famer and all that. He's not a superstar. It's not somebody you build a team around, right? Like we talking about having multiple superstars. When we talking about that it's not a guarantee, but it gives you a foot in the right direction. It pushes you in that right direction. It makes it easier for you to put a team together. You know what I'm saying? Like the Hawks that won the 60 games that year, right? They didn't have any superstars, right? They had a bunch of guys. You telling me that team would not kill to have at least one superstar on that team that would have put them over the top?
Detroit
look at Toronto. You know what I'm saying? When they got Kawhi, they finally got that superstar that put them over the top. Those superstars, they help add that dimension that you need for your team. That makes it easier for you to build that team to put you in the right direction towards the championship.
Detroit, bro. Detroit wish they drafted Carmelo.
Wish they had drafted Carmelo. Yeah.
Then they'd run with it last longer. They feel like. Yeah. So I just think you got to get the right stars. Let's think about this though. If we got Kyrie and LeBron with all that situation, we'd have gave up less draft picks than the Kevin Durant trade and less draft picks than the Rudy Gobert trade. So it was just an L a few months ago, guys. It can be something special. Ray says, can you remind the Glow Yard how the Mavs set up packet order goes? Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber, Laurie Marketing, and then somewhere down there is Christian Wood.
You gotta see it. Where'd you point at?
Somewhere down there, like
see your hand.
My socks. I got Chucky socks on. It's somewhere down here, down there.
Way down y'all.
Down where? Down there. Alex says LeBron is a Mav confirmed. Hey, I better believe it. Frank says I'm not believing it until it happens. I'm not either.
Same, Frank, same. But like I said, I'm not holding my breath saying I'm not determined, like saying like, oh, it's gonna happen. But I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't bet against it.
I would. Yeah, there you go.
How about that? I'm not betting either way. It's one of those.
Like I said, we were told that we weren't gonna trade KP. We weren't gonna be a way to trade KP. We weren't gonna get Kyrie. So I'm not looking past it no more, man. Like I said, would not be surprised. I'm not betting against it. All that stuff, man.
I feel like we just got something in the chat though. Where I read these ones, look at it for me. I think it was Ray says it's either Bron double down on his treats from Lakers. So I'm saying Bron got to get it done. Martin says LeGM plus Kyle plus Luka, the genius trio, passing symphony, no look, step back, and flattered offense. Yes, all them names. Jenna Kim said, but I want the Mavs to be successful after wasting this year. I can't wait to see what they do. I hope it's worth it. Amen.
Yeah.
Richard says, how can Cuban F this up being
It's Cuban, Richard. But go ahead. Sorry.
Being Cuban. You right, that's the answer.
I'm sorry. It's Cuban, bro.
Dave says LeBron is looking at it this way. He knows that they can't beat the Nuggets with them signing up the guys they had from last year, but he knows Kyrie, Luke, and him can win multiple championships. You can go grab two real quick and leave.
Yep, you can grab two real quick.
Div says LeBron can sit out next season with injury excuse and after Lakers, and they will have to pay him, and he is an unrestricted free agent after that, and they can sign with Dallas. Hey, that's what I'm saying. If you do, you can either play with him or you can just let me go. Ain't that what Anthony Davis did? Ain't that what Anthony Davis did? Ain't that exactly what Anthony Davis did?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But it can't be done for the Mavs. But the guy that taught Anthony Davis how to do it is the guy that's about to do it. Div says also LeBron can be ready to go with the team that drafts his sons and be healthy to join him. Yeah, like Ralph said, I think that might be done. I think he might be over that and saying, I don't even care no more. Bronny don't want it. Frank says, I don't know how trustworthy it is, but on Twitter, Scoop, it ain't Scoop Jackson, is it? It's Scoop B? I don't know, but I know Scoop Jackson is legit. Some NBA insider who works for Bally Sports was the one who said it. Scoop B said that he was told that when Kyrie talked to LeBron on the phone, LeBron said, LeBron ain't say he didn't shut it down yet. So I know he said.
Yeah, we haven't heard LeBron say anything yet.
Gina Kim said LeBron could also be trying to pressure. He is. He's pressuring the Lakers to do it, but I don't think the Lakers can do it. That's the whole thing, Gina Kim. They can't. He's pressuring, saying you guys got to do it. But if you can't do it, and the guy's telling you got to do it, then at some point y'all got to come to terms and say it just can't be done. And it's the last. Well, we got two more rounds. Ray said the closest way for Bron fifth ring through Luka, also passing the torch. Yep, and the spotlight would stay on Bron as he just shifts it over to Luka. Like this is how an old guy that's a great can leave outright, like Kareem and all. When they play a long career, you play, and instead of you just having to choose to walk away, you can just pass the torch on over to somebody else, and the spotlight just passed on. Yes, excellent point, Ray. That's another reason why I believe it can happen. Dave says, how epic would it be though to have LeBron with Doncic teaming him, how to get fit? Oh, Luka would be in the best shape of his career. We learned that. Coy says, I tagged you in Scoop B tweet. I'm gonna look it up for you, Coy. I saw you tag me. And Black North said I also found it. It's on Clutch Sports. So yeah, bro. Oh, so last thing, also Bron can get Luka to go on all his shows post career. Yes.
All right, y'all. We're gonna cut it off right there. We are over 2 hours, man.
I knew it was gonna be a good one though, bro.
Yeah, we already knew it was gonna kind of be long. But it's all good. That's why I tried to get everything we had to talk about, like try to condense it real quick. Keep it short. I knew it was gonna be a long one, man. But yeah, man, listen, guys. We definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us tonight, man, with an interesting conversation about LeBron James possibly coming to the Mavs. We don't know. We'll see. We also hope you guys enjoyed yourselves tonight. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, man, if you're new and you're into the Mav content, guys, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. We're still trying to make it to our next goal of our first 1,500, man. We're still on our way to that. So we hope that you guys can help us out with that, man. Come on, join the Glow Yard family, man. Talk some Mavs with us. we got some interesting stuff coming up on the way, man. We got that draft coming up, so we already know that Dallas is that's what it was, King. I was gonna talk about Dallas is talking about trading.
The draft pick.
They're talking about trading the draft pick. So
What's new? I mean, I
yeah,
think you knew that,
we've been
right?
talking about that for the longest. So yeah, uh, but yeah, they're talking about trading the draft pick. Of course, they're talking about Jeff Van Gundy might be a potential assistant coach possibility for the Mavericks. So we got a lot to talk about, man, coming up here pretty soon, guys. For the members of the channel, we will be back on Friday, guys. Hope you guys show up in full number to join us on the show. We had fun the last couple shows, man. I enjoyed y'all guys hopping on with us, man, and just talking Mavs with us. We'll be back here on for the everybody else. We'll be back on Saturday, 10:30 a.m. We'll have a special guest. We have TGK hopping on with us on Saturday, y'all. To talk Mavs. So that's gonna be a pretty good one too, man. Finally got TGK back in business, man. He's finally got his shows back on. So it's good to see him back. Let's see what else I got. Oh, I will have this up in podcast form tonight, of course. And follow us on all the socials, guys. I got all the links to all of our socials down in the description box below, guys. Every last one of them. So go ahead and follow us on all the socials right there above King's head. We're also on Discord, Reddit, and LinkedIn, guys. So follow us on all the socials, guys. Up under LinkedIn, we're under Glow Sun Production under LinkedIn. But everything else we're under We Talk Mavs. So there you go. Kings, anything else I'm missing?
Share, and more share, you guys. I'm so glad you guys loved our collab video. It was awesome. It was an honor and awesome doing it. Definitely, we talked to the guys about getting more of that. We've been trying to get more guys. We're going to try to get Matt on the show, beat writer for the Mavs over there in Europe, Slovenia. I believe she's over there right now. So we're going to try to get her on the show pretty soon. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming up for you guys. We didn't forget about you guys. We took a break for a second. We'll be back here to take over the game like we do. And let's just keep talking about this Mavs, y'all, because we appreciate y'all and we love y'all. Thank y'all, Glow, y'all, from the bottom of my heart, for real.
Yes, sir, man. I echo those sentiments from King. So listen, guys, like I said, Glow Yard members, we will be back on Friday, guys, Friday morning. You already know how we do it. And for everybody else, we'll be back Saturday morning with guest TGK. So with all that being said, guys, it is your boys, Rail and King of We Talk Mavs here on the We Talk Mavs channel, where we talk all things Mavs from a fan's perspective. We'll catch you guys here again soon. Go Mavs.
Peace.
Yep.